Alright, testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2 3. Hopefully you folks can hear me loud and clear. I totally am not trying to scramble to get my model up and running. Hold on. Ugh, excuse me. I was originally going to switch screens at this very moment, but I completely forgot that your girl completely forgot that I didn't put my model up yet, so I'm like, oh shit. I was about to make the biggest mistake ever and just straight up have a blank screen. Alright, hold on. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. Alright, it's there. Let me just... Oh no, there we go. Wardo crashed. Alright, that's cool. That's good. I love it here. Why is it so quiet or is it just me? Let me see. Did I turn the volume down? Come on, I want to turn the volume just a little. There we go. Just a little bit. There we go. Alright, is Wardo gonna start or is it gonna crash again? Wardo? Ah, there we go. Uh-oh, no, I did not mean to open up 2. I did not mean to open up 2. Close, close, close. Okay. Oh, like I didn't need to open it up twice. Okay. Let me just... I'm gonna do one more thing real quick before we switch screens. That's where I like to be ready here. Alright, there we go. Alrighty, opening scene. Oh, hold on. Alright. Alright. Reset my model real fast. Reset position. Alright. Okay, then I'm just gonna press this button. And now. Alrighty. Everything is working. Nothing's broken. Alright, we're good. Anyways, hoy me boys! It is your resident Switch Grod here to interview with my skills or lack thereof. Hopefully everyone's had a mostly wonderful week. I'll get into that in just a minute. But, it has been a very fun week. The reason why I'm saying it like it's a Friday is because I'm off tomorrow, because where I live, it is going to be 4th of the July season. So luckily, I get the day off tomorrow. It's close to the 4th of July, so... Either way, I'm happy. I don't have to go to work tomorrow. I get to stay up late and do stream a day. I get an additional day of stream with you guys. Hopefully today we get to accomplish a lot of FF14, because... I'm sorry, chat. I didn't realize how long the finale of ARR was. It took a lot longer, and I should have realized there was a lot of cutscenes involved. A lot more than I originally expected. Like, way, way more. Like, a whole fuck ton of cutscenes I didn't realize that I had to get through. So, when I do upload that VOD, woo, that VOD's gonna be a long one. Probably one of my longest ones possible that I'll ever do. I'll probably try to do a better job. I get that usually streamers stream for like 5 to 6 hours, but for me, it's like I prefer up to a max of 3 hours. Like that's a good stream time or stream duration to stream for that long. Maybe if I become full-time. Maybe if I become full-time, I'll do it for longer. And we'll be able to get through a lot more. I probably have to then chop up the stream into parts. But yeah, feels pretty good. Except, and I guess I need to finally get into this mess. Yeah, it's really funny. I was having a good week. It was like, I think, a good Tuesday or so. And then during my lunch break, when I was going on my phone for a minute, I got a notification about a PlayStation blog that got a lot of controversy. I'm like, okay, it can't be anything bad. But, ooh, it bad. It not good. It very bad. PlayStation ultimately announced that, like, hey, it's like, hey guys, starting in January of 2028, we're not doing physical media anymore. Nope. Sorry. It's like you have to purchase it all digital from now on. Which pretty much ultimately confirms the PlayStation 6 is gonna be digital only. It straight up is gonna be digital only. So that means, I guess for like any games beyond that point, you're gonna have to stick with digital. Sorry. And I'm very confused by that decision. As somebody who kind of leans way more towards physical. Again, I haven't gotten a PlayStation game in a long time, so it shouldn't affect me, but the problem is, if they get away with that, that's going to set a bad precedent for the future. Because that means, we already know that I think Microsoft is trying to follow in suit with their new console, and might be making it digital only. So, that's going to be bad. Very bad. Because that means they're going to want to stick to digital. And then, like, Nintendo's the only one that's, like, been holding on to cartridges. So, like, I'm praying. No, I'm hoping Nintendo stays behind the times and doesn't go full digital. I really hope they don't. They just keep a lot of their games physical. Like, when Sony made this announcement, I'm like, damn, game key cards are looking a lot nicer now. They're not looking as bad as I originally thought. They're not. I spoke too soon. I thought this was the epitome of terrible, but I guess I was wrong. I guess I was wrong. Very wrong. Dubiously wrong. Like, fuck wrong on that one. You know, that's really funny is last stream I mentioned about getting a PSP. Now it's starting to look like a nicer option now in the wake of this, because honestly, I might go back and stick to older games. I might not get anything from like Sony or Microsoft and kind of just stick to PC and Switch and stick to older titles. That's probably going to be me for the foreseeable future. If every console manufacturer is going to go full digital, I might as well just stick to PC. And Nintendo, I'm even scared that Nintendo might go in that direction. That's how scared I am that Nintendo might follow suit and ultimately join everybody. I hope they don't. I hope they stay old-fashioned and stubborn in their ways, because it's actually being helpful in this case. But also, it is fun seeing the complete discourse over this situation. It is insane how bad it's gotten. Like, it has gotten really bad. Like, everyone is going to town on Sony for this. Everyone is tearing Sony apart on this mess. Like, it is insane how bad it was. Very insane. Like, I'm shocked how bad it got. Makes me, like, I don't know. It makes me very grateful that I got into retro gaming so early as a kid. Because it's kind of starting to pay off a bit. Because now I have, like, multiple older titles that I can play and I can get my hands on more readily available to me. Because, like, we're going to hit a point where if everyone goes all digital, again, they could totally take away your license to play your games. I guess everyone's got to remember, whenever you purchase a game online, you're just purchasing the license to play it and download it. Like, that's kind of like something I think everyone tends to forget, and it takes a minute for everyone to remember that. So that makes things a lot more miserable in my eyes. Because, like, I get with, like, streaming. Here's the thing, right? I get from streaming and, like, movies, TV shows, and music. I get a lot of people understand that streaming is, like, really convenient. But at the same time, those other places, and hear me out, chat, those places, they at least give you the option to buy it physically, or provide it physically later down the road. So if you really want to get it physically for your own collection, you have the option available to you. Not anymore now. Like, with video games, you're probably not going to be able to do that anymore. It's like, that's really bad. Like, I don't know. It's so whack that you make this decision. And like, I think we all know why. They want to be able to control everything. They want to have a complete dominance. And I'm like... And like, the discourse is so funny that we even have like Pizza Hut, other marketing accounts like going at them saying like, Pizza Hut is now like saying, or not Pizza Hut, it's Domino's. Domino's is now saying, it's like, oh yeah, as of like next year, we're going to be switching from making physical pizzas to digital pizzas, where everything will be downloaded via an app. And you'll have to use your imagination and empty box to imagine the full menu. I'm like, that is honestly hilarious. I get why businesses do it. It's a good marketing push. It gets their name out there. But at the same time, I kind of feel fearful that's going to be our future, where everything is digital and we don't own anything. We don't own a single thing. It's not ours. And I'm like, I'm kind of grateful for anything that we get physical now, any games we get physically, because I'm fearful, and like, you gotta also remember, this is gonna especially affect the used game market, because like, imagine like, I don't know, like, imagine any game that's really popular, and then it gets delisted off the store. Now, like, the only way to play it is either if you've purchased it before to be able to re-download it, or if you have a physical copy of that game available to you. If you don't have either, you're shit out of luck. There's no way around it. You're doomed. You're doomed. You're doomed. You're fucked. You're dead. You're dead, son. You're not getting any chance to play the game. Unless you go the other way. You go the other way. You do the other option, which I'm pretty sure most of us would like to support developers through legitimate means and not have to rely on it for more modern games. You know, that'd be nice if we didn't have to rely on it. I actually look scared for games like FF14, because once they end their support, I hope they find a way to make the full game offline and available to download, so at least you could play through the entire game. Even though I know they're going to try and milk that thing dry. Crying out loud, I'm playing it still right now. We're going to play it today. But still, it's so frightening. It sucks right now to be in the gaming industry. It just sucks. I want to go back to when it was like the 2000s. I want to go back to that era. At least I can be confident knowing when I pick up the game, it at least releases fully on the cartridge. Or on the cartridge / disc. None of this like, oh, you gotta download an additional chunk. Like, make it so like, if I have to, I can at least, you know, take my 2 discs and like download the game from the disc, and bam, I have it. Can we go back to that? I know Baldur's Gate 3 did that recently. Can we please go back to that? At least you had the game. At least you were able to install the game and put it on your hard drive. Yeah, it's still a disc, you couldn't do much with it, but at least you had a way of tangible media that you can always like re-download on somebody else's console, lend, borrow, trade. Like, you gotta realize, this is gonna like gouge out a whole, like a solid 1/5 of the gaming space that's in the consoles. Won't be able to experience it because unfortunately they can't get access to a used copy. And then their PS6 is gonna be like a little brick. There's gonna be nothing they can really play on because all their games are gonna have to be purchased directly from them at a really high price. It's just downright sad. I don't like to be doomer and gloomer at the start of these streams, but Jesus, that is rough. Oh, okay, let's switch gears. All right, I got a great story to tell in a bit. I'll tell it in a bit, just not at the moment. I will tell it in a bit, but it is a really good story related to my work job. But yeah, I guess also happy Canadian Day as well, where I think Canadian Day is already passed. Either way, hope you had a good Canadian Day. Also, hopefully you had a good Pride Month. I'm hopeful everyone had a really good Pride Month, whether you went out to a Pride festival like me early on in the month or did other stuff. Hopefully you had a good time. I know it was a little bit more, especially depending on the state you live in, it was a lot more doomer and gloomer than previous Pride months, but there was still a lot of cool stuff going on. There was a lot of fun stuff going on still in my area. So, I'm glad I had a good time, and I hope everyone else had a good time. I think I made a cute little post on like some of my socials. Also, I do apologize if I don't keep up on socials, because unfortunately, I have a life. Yeah, really sad. I unfortunately have a proper life. So, I have things to do. I know eventually I will invest in getting something to set up to make my post automatic so I have an easier time. But I'm honestly a bit lazy and don't want to do it or don't want to put time. I'll put time. I'll put time when I'm ready to do it. I promise. I'm making steady improvements, alright, chat? I promise I'm making steady improvements. It's just, I honestly do think my mental battery hits fucking zero after work because I'm constantly doing customer service non-stop. So, like, I'm constantly having to say in character, like, have a wonderful day, sir. It's like, internally, I'm like, oh my god, that was like the worst customer ever. It's like, internally, I'm like, please let me go. Please hit the end of the day where I can just leave, run out the door, never look back till tomorrow morning, and just leave. Leave. Don't even come back. Don't even think about the concept of coming back. Just leave. Never return. Never enter the building ever again. But, yeah. It has also been a very, interesting week in terms of weather. Like, this weekend, it's gonna be freezing hot where I live. Like, if you step outside even once, your ass is gonna be on fire automatically. It's gonna be like the floor is lava, except it's the whole entire ground, and you have to jump from car to car and quickly rush across the road, or else your car is gonna burn to flames and you're gonna lose your protection and be burnt by the sun. It's that bad, chat. It's that bad. It's not good weather at all. It's like, now it makes me even more scared because I'm gonna have yard work to do this weekend, so I'm gonna have to deal with that heat. Most likely I'm gonna have to like get out there really early in the morning and get to work to avoid burning up in the heat. And then I can kind of enjoy the rest of my day. But yeah, like this whole month has been like a mixture of highs and lows. We also, and other good news, right? We ended up getting more information about Splatoon Raiders. We had a proper direct, and I'm kind of hooked on the game. I'm definitely going to purchase it physically because, you know, once the future happens, it'd be nice to own it physically so I don't got to worry about re-downloading it. I just pop it in my system and it's all good to go. Man. I do love the enemy design for Splatoon. The overall design of Splatoon is like one of my favorites. On a little side note, I think whenever you purchase a Nintendo game, like a first-party in-house one, this usually has pretty guaranteed quality. Like, it's pretty much mostly guaranteed. There's only been a couple of horrible examples of them messing up miserably. But even then, they do a pretty good job with their quality control. They make sure their games are pretty rock solid. But, let me think. What to do. I want to keep talking, but at the same time, I kind of want to get a move on or get a head start on FF14 because I'm fearful I'm going to get like dragged into the ground with this content and it's going to take forever again for the 17th time. I'm going to get clapped by how long it takes. I'm going to very much be clapped, as in, ow. Ow. I'm gonna get demolished and annihilated. Like, the worst part is, I realize I'm gonna have to do a lot of off-stream content because a lot of it, to remember to give you guys an idea, you have to remember, a lot of this content requires you to do some additional content on the side, and there's still a major side quest that was originally not required for ARR to get to Heavensward, but since it has major story significance now, you have to do it. We'll get there. I'll explain when we get there, but there is a major quest line you have to do before you can actually keep going. So, hopefully during the stream today, we don't get boned in terms of queue times, because there's definitely going to be some major bosses later down the road that we're going to have to tackle that's going to require me to either do it on my own time and raid and do content on my own time, or try to get somebody online to help me so I'm not by myself and don't have to struggle bust it. I don't know. It's going to be a process, but this week is going to be a very packed FF14 week versus my other weeks. So we got one extra day of streaming. I'm also trying to log into my game at the moment. Hold on. Okay, let me just do this. Do this. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna do wibbly bop bop bop, four bubble bop. There we go. Okay. Alright. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go to this, switch category. Okay, just gonna put on. There we go. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and mute the stuff here. Alright, we're gonna just pull out my Xbox 360 controller and finally get started. And the funny part is we stopped for stream. I stopped right on completing the last quest of ARR. Just because it was like 2 in the morning and I stayed up so late. You know what I did, chat? I didn't even like change into pajamas. I straight up curled up under some covers, right? I curled up under some covers, got a little comfy, and this is when I was still in my work clothes at the time. I'm not in my work clothes, I think I was in like casual wear. And I like, not even a second, I dropped out and fell asleep. Fast asleep. Like I slept in hard. Slept in hard. Because I was that tired out from going for so long. And I even joked with some folks before that I was like, oh, I can only do 3 hours. I kind of envy your guys' stamina. And then I pull off moments like these where I stream for 5.5, almost 6 hours and go for that long without dying. It's like, it is impressive that I went for that long. And you could tell I was slowly burning out. I was burning out hard, dying hard. I was ready to just explode and just let the stream crash and turn off my computer. Oh, hold on. Oh, hi there, everybody. Look at that. They're all there to greet me. Oh, look at that. Look at all the survivors. Hey, look at the trio of triplets. Oh, look, I want to hear what he says. Oh, that's cute. I love how whenever you move in the area, they just keep clapping. Hold on. Watch. If I go away and then run back. That is adorable. That is adorable. Alright, well, I guess we need to properly complete the quest. And speaking of which, hey! Oh, that's cute. They even clap too. I want to see what each one of them says. We all decided to give you a special surprise welcome, just like the ones in heroic epics. Your story took many twists and turns, but you managed to get the happy ending. Let's hope for more happy endings to come. Yeah, happy endings. Yep, totally happy endings. Papa Limo. So a new era has begun. On such a momentous occasion, I find it good for the soul to tie up loose ends. What would I suggest to do? Why, the same thing you always do after every accomplishing task. Report to Menphilia. It ends where it begins, my friend. Welcome back, Warrior of Light. We all of us pray for your safe return. The seventh astral era has dawned, setting in motion a myriad of new beginnings. I suspect our paths will diverge for a time. Have you said your farewells to the Scions? The land my masters sheltered from oblivion have delivered onto a new beginning by the hand of the Warrior of Light. Thus down history marked the passing of an era. The dawn doth brighten the sky, and the shineth own nauseous age of hope. And through the clouds gathered to mute the sun's rising glory, I would walk far with thee under its gentle glow. And also, I forgot about you, Pancred. I realize that I have been the cause of tremendous consternation. For that, I deeply apologize. But you hadn't had the time to chat. Okay, blah, 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 blah. You can tell I'm fried after work. But you haven't time to waste chatting with me. Minfilia is expecting you. Alrighty, let us enter. Are we gonna get a cutscene? Oh, look at him. Look at the little brat over here. He gets to be in his own little special spot, Minfilia. Where men go as one, there's life. And when there's life, there's cause to hope. The light of hope shines brilliantly with you, Gradoss. I only wish my grandfather were here to see it. Oh, hold on. Now, here's the thing that I didn't... Okay, hold on. No. Here's a little thing that I didn't know. So, I'm gonna... Hopefully this doesn't actually create dialogue for a minute. Give it a second. Okay. So, here's a little thing that I didn't realize until a video pointed it out to me. You can go right here. Click on Open Text Auto Advanced Settings. So you can click on Apply to Voiced Dialogue Only. I didn't even realize that was an option that you could do. I didn't even know. That's a cool thing that you can actually do that and set up so it only triggers for voice dialogue. So I don't even have to worry about like having to auto advance here. I could still like press the Y or triangle button to like pause it for a moment. Let me get back to the cutscene here. Hold on. Ugh, sorry, a little gassy and burpy there. I also, before I started stream, I like ate a giant meal, so I'm like full at the moment. The Archons have conducted a preliminary investigation into the origins of the Ra that raged out during the celebration. Their findings strongly suggest a new primal has appeared. The roaring generated a distinctive wave pattern in the ether, a pattern observed only once before in history, 5 years ago to be precise. I should like to think it's merely coincidence, yet we cannot discount that possibility. Well, I trust I need to say no more. At a great sacrifice, we have delivered Erosia from the threat posed by the Empire and the Primals, and thereby secured peace. We cannot well allow the realm to be plunged into chaos once more. You've given your all for this cause, risking your life limb on know how many occasions. Yet our struggle still continues, and we need you now no less than before. Please continue to stand with us, and together we shall safeguard the future of the realm, of this very star. Flying unlocked! You can now fly where mounted in Nicosa, Thalen, and the Black Shroud, Central Frontlands, and Mordog. To take flight, simply jump when mounted. Hey! Mounting speed is increased. Awesome! Also, we ended up getting armor identification key. Use. You can now summon the Magitech armor mount. And then we also have a Fantasia! Yay! You unlock a Fantasia for beating ARR, so at least you get a really powerful item. I guess I should forgot to explain. A Fantasia is an item that allows you to unlock character recustomization. AKA, I wish that were me in real life. I wish I could unlock character customization and be able to customize myself and change everything about me. Man, the world would be a better place, wouldn't it? Alrighty. The price of principles. Alrighty. Let's see, is this a voiced cutscene? Let's see. Yes? Nah, it isn't. Gradoss, it pleased me to see you well. Tataru! My wonderful friend-shaped buddy. Do excuse me for interrupting, Gradoss. My lady, the gentleman from ASEAN Exports has just left. I understand why you didn't want to receive him. You did well, Tataru. Please inform the guards that we will be not receiving any further guests this morning. Thank you, my lady. Goodbye, friend-shaped buddy. Goodbye. Ever since we defeated Gaius van Belza and destroyed his ultimate weapon, the eyes of the world have followed our every move, scarce remembering to blink. Where once we worked in secret with precious few friends and all too many enemies, we are now besieged by benefactors, each one more eager than the last to offer us his complete support. A true embarrassment of riches. Of course, every promising patronage comes with a price. Some make their intentions known from the start, while others endeavor to engage us more subtly. Dress it how they will, this message is ever the same. We shall help you, but only if you help us. The gentleman Tataru spoke of was more brazen than most. In exchange for censored supplies, he would have us resolve a business dispute. Naturally, I refused him, as I have every merchant of his ilk. Alas, the syndicate overturns are not so easily rejected. When we formed the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, it was with the goal of serving Eorzea, not for the interest of individual Eorzeans. Our neutrality is fundamental to our cause. In my heart, I know this is to be true, and yet, if accepting these offers of patronage could empower us to do greater good, might they not warrant greater consideration? Our Bastion colleagues have been generous beyond measure, but we can expect them to. Forgive me, I did not mean to burden you so. Yet, my urge to share this dilemma may not be wholly misguided. Might you impose upon your consult to the others? They are likely to have their own opinions on the matter. Alrighty. Oh, straight up I gotta speak with everybody. Good to know. Alrighty, where is everybody? They should be, yep, all here. All vibing out here. Hey, look at everybody. I will go over you because you are an arms mender. I will repair all. So get that all repaired. Okay, let's go in order from the first one we see. Y'shtola. Oh, hold on. Ugh. Let me try this again. Recall you are meeting with the Administral shortly after Lomincian sent word of summoning Titan. They mayhaps also recall my words to our host. I said unto Merwelp that our people had broken their treaty with the kobolds, and that the beastmen had justly responded, that we have been called to intervene in a conflict which she herself has invited. I spoke in short the truth. And wherefore do I speak? Because owning no allegiance to Limcia, I felt no compulsion to allow the Lomincians to distort the facts to fit a narrative which justified their actions and abolish them of guilt. Upon this subject, Mavilia can expect a similar reply. Our mainly dalliances with the city-states have already weakened our claim to neutrality, but the path she completes would see us relinquish it entirely. AK, no. We're not trying to ally with any of them. Negative. Fortune begets power, and power fortune. That we, and especially you, have power is beyond doubt. The question is what to do with it. You may be interested to know that there's a growing beef amongst the refugees that Alamigo could be liberated, if only the Scions would commit to their strength to the cause. Yet, theirs is but one of many causes. We stand at a crossroads, Gradoss. Each path is paved with good intentions, or they could lead us far from clear. Alright, let's see what you have to say, Ida. I've been receiving lots of gifts lately, but Papolino keeps making me send them back. It wouldn't be so bad, but some of them are really nice. I mean, very nearly abandon your principles nice, you know? None can deny that benefit from more support, but if it comes to the cost of our principles, neutrality was ever a delicate matter. I've lost count of the times I've had to explain to people that our allegiance not need necessarily lie in the same place as our headquarters. Mind you, if we are to sell our services for Gil, we might as well declare our fertility to Udal now and have done with it. I'm quite sure Yida would enjoy the brides. Alright. 'Tis lot powerful to attract convious as okay, I can't even speak Uranger. Thus does prudence dictate that those power profade with one hand, whilst the other resisteth ever on the hilt. Alas, we have not the luxury of time or disciples to... Jesus Christ, Uranger, you're proving to me that I'm too young for this dialogue. What are you saying? No. Thou says fuck them. We are neutral. Thou says you a bitch. Oh, hello there. I did not see you there. Or I did and completely ignored you. Hello there, Alfie. What's going on? What's going on, buddy? The situation is wholly unexpected. I have too given much thought to our organization's future, though it would seem that I have reached a different conclusion. Mayhaps this time I might make feelings known to the Arsidian. Come along, Gradoss. What, you're gonna make your own team? We're gonna be our own squad, separate from everybody else? I don't know. Gradoss, is Artemis? Sorry. Had to get a little bit of water in me, or in this case, Gatorade. You decide to counsel. Yeah, and so you shall have it, Midvillia. The Silence of the Seventh Dawn must leave Udal. We must do what? So as long as we remain within Udal territory, we'll never be free to act with impunity. Moving our headquarters to Vespa Bay only delayed the inevitable. We have demonstrated our capabilities, and the Syndicate has taken note. They will not suffer our organization to remain independent now. We are far too dangerous for that. Surely you realize that they are the reason Vespa Bay still lacks an aetherite. They know full well how beneficial one would be to our cause, which is why an others' favor will deny us unless we cooperate. If Udal is no longer suitable, where would you have us to go? Experience has taught us that the appearance of neutrality is as important as this reality, or as the reality. Accordingly, we must keep each of the great nations at arm's length, and plant our banner in a place where all agree to be beyond their borders. The Reverence toll? Mordar. Reverence toll, to be precise. It lies within neutral territory and offers all the essential facilities we require. By way of an additional benefit, it's also frequently a veritable legion of adventurers who may serve to supplement our ranks. I am of course conscious of the fact that we have developed a certain bond with Udal and her people over the years, but I truly believe this to be the best course of action. And you yourself observe that we have invaluable ties with the local community, forged through years of concealed effort. Udal is our home. Alfie, to cast aside everything we have built and start anew in a desolate wasteland would be beyond reckless. The decision is yours to make, Ascient. I ask that only you recall the shared purpose of what first moved us to find the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, and which moved you to found the Path of the 12 that. We aspire to an idea, you and I, just as my grandfather did, that makes us more than mere comrades in arms. We are as much as family as... That would be all, Alphina. Alf. Oh, okay, he's like, alright. I am sure you have some familiar affairs of your own to attend to. Your concern is most generous, but no. I have left them in the hands of men better suited to the task than I. I cannot very well allow my personal affairs to come before the benefits needs of the Order, after all. I think he struck a chord and made her mad. That's what I'm seeing here. It could be worth picking up one of these. I'm gonna just pick up one of these because I don't really have any good accessories right now. I'm gonna just, character. We're just gonna yoink you, add you on. There we go. There we go. Alrighty, Minfilia, moving on. Once again, Minfilia appears to be lost in thought. Leave Udal? Has it truly come to this? Oh, Gardesia, pay attention to Alfie. He is engaged in some business or others and requests your assistance. Pray be on your way. Alfie waits upon you, and I have much to think about. Oh, and tell him he shall have my answer in due time. Alrighty. Either way, I'm pretty sure Alfie made good old Minfilia a little angry and kind of got under her skin there. Alrighty, where are you? Hello there, buddy. What are we doing now? Found it. She knows what must be done, and she still hesitates. All because of this fanciful rumors. I should explain. Mindilia's mother, well, adopted mother, was among the great many who perished during the calamity. Philomene was her name, though you may know her better as the Saundress of Udal. She was a performer of singular talent and much beloved by the people of Eorzea. Not to mention a certain Sharlayan minstrel. As you imagine, the news of her passing was greeted with shock and disbelief by her adoring followers, many of whom refused to acknowledge what had happened, that her body was never found and only served to encourage speculation. Minfilia, too, struggled at first to accept the truth, but as Filian's absence stretched from months into years, she saw that there could be no other explanation. Until recently, at any rate. Whatever reason, rumors have once again begun to circulate that Filian is alive and well. One of our informants, Father Udid, has sent word that a woman matching the Saundress description has been seen at the late seaside resort of Costa del Sol. If we could succeed in tracking her down, I have no doubts anywhere that will now plague Minfilia's heart might be assaulted. In English, we can convince her to please go to Reborn's Toll. I mean to set forth for La Nicosa at once. Let us reconvene there and inquire with Master him as the vicinity of the rumors. Gotcha, buddy. And the best part is... Yep, we do not care about using an Aetheryte ticket. I'm going to save those, because for future expansions, we're going to be far away from areas, so we're definitely going to need to majorly grind. And speaking of which, I get to show off flight now. Yay! Now it really looks like I'm flying around. Yippee! Oh, this feels so much fun that I get to fly around here. Where's the quest? It should be... Where is it? Is it below here, maybe? Uh-oh. Did I get lost already? No. How sweet siren of the sands, my Makote muse, why have you forsaken me? Titan's Bane, I mean, Gradoss, what brings you to my humble resort? Gillian, you mean to tell me the goddess made of flesh who dwelt among us so very recently was the Saundress of Udal? Egads, woman. If I had known that, I would have chained her to my bedpost and never let her leave. Oh, for shame. To think that she now piles her trade for the riffraff off of the west or whatever she said she was going. It's a tragedy, I say. It's a tragedy. West, it is. Thank you, Master Guru. Your information served us well. Hold on. I'm gonna see. Can I make this bigger? I wonder. Hold on. I'm pretty sure I can. Alright, I'm gonna do something really weird, chat. I'm gonna go into HUD layout, cross hotbar, item, can I... System... Limit gauge... Current UI elements... party list... Enemy list, status info... Notices, server, guild, inventory, action help... No, it's not in there. I wonder... How can I make the dialogue box bigger? Let me see. Speaking of which, I'm gonna go figure out where this is at. The best part about it is that we are able to travel way faster. So I don't have to worry. This is the best part when you unlock flight and post ARRs. You don't have to really worry. I can now fly freely! Yay! It's so funny, I love this map where you get to be picked up and hoisted. Alright. Let's do, it should be around here. And plus it'll be way easier discovering most of the areas that we missed. There we go. Here we are. Hello there. I swear there's a way you can make this bigger. Oh, wait, hold on. Scale window. 100. Can we make it like... maybe like 120? Hold on. Okay. If she quite... Alright, I apologize if it looks a lot bigger. Maybe it's just me, but I'm a little monkey-brained. If she's your quarry, then why not consult your blind associate? His olfactory pursuit without peer. Given I could smell the woman from a mile away, I dare say he could smell her from 10. Alright, we'll gather information from Mineport. Here's the best part. I can fly up. Whee! Where is he? Where is he? Game? Buddy. I was gonna be oh, there it is. I was like, where is he? It's like, I swear I see the person I need to talk to. You wanna know if I've seen a Makote lass by the name of Filion? I wish. I haven't seen a lass with any description for far too bloody long. Was expecting yourself, of course. Nothing good. Alright, well, flight! I just love this mount so much. I know it's not a rare or popular mount, but it's such a fun mount. Especially when you unlock Flount. Especially once you unlock Flight. There's so much you could do with this. It's so much fun. Alright. Sniff, sniff. I see you had many great adventures since we've last spoke, Gradoss. You must share them with me sometime. The girl from a little while ago, one does not forget a perfume. One does not forget a perfume like that. So robust and intoxicating. Yes, simultaneously familiar. Reminiscent of a bloom native to these parts, in fact. I said as much so when we spoke. She contemplated my powers of observation and asked me where she might find some of those flowers. So I told her to follow the road south into Raincatcher Gully. And then head east after crossing the second bridge. The flowers which grow in the shade on the cliff has the strongest scent you see. If you make haste, you might be able to find her there. Alrighty then, let's make haste! Whee! It is still so much fun to fly around this way. Let's see here. Oh. So right around here. Where is it? Where is it? They did say it was at like the highest cliff. Oh. Hello there. You sense a hostile presence. I will cast Flare. Flare. Ow. Behold, I become all-powerful. There we go. Hello there. Hold on. I am in your debt, stranger. I did not realize my activities have aroused the goblin's ire until it was too late. Don't skip cutscene. Philly man is like, don't you dare fucking skip the cutscene. This is important. The oils here can be used to make a perfume, you see, and blah 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 blah. Fillion, don't. Who are you? Whom do you serve? It appears you've already found our woman. Consider me impressed, my friend. The silent Saundress of Udal, I presume. Minfilia, or should I say, Acilia, is looking for you. Acilia? You are the very picture of health, milady. Yet the world thinks you're dead. I can only conclude that this was by design. The question is, why? Not everyone who endeavors to me does so with the best intentions, child. You will be pleased to know that I'm fully intended to reveal myself to Minfilia when the time is right. Oh well, that does please me. More than you know, but tell me, Saunders, in the forest of Neclosa aside, what exactly will the time be right? When I deem it so. Did you imagine I traveled all this way on a whim? As I was telling your associate prior to your intrusion, I came here to harvest these flowers to be used in a perfume. Does that satisfy your curiosity, or would you interrogate me further? My apologies for the interruption. Anyway, now that we have all that which we came for, might we continue this conversation in a safer locale? Wine port, you say? Okay, classic bit. Everyone just leaves Grodd behind, doesn't they? They're like, alrighty, let us go. It's like, hey guys, what about me? And they're gone. It's like, okay, I see how it is. I see how it is. I'm not as important. I love it here. I hate it here. It's always so funny every time those RPGs where, like, all the characters just, like, poof and vanish and just leave you behind. And, like, what? It's like, couldn't you all just teleport with me or have me teleport with you? Total bollocks, I say. Total bollocks. This is bullshit. It's not fair, damn it. Okay, let me see what she has to say. Rescued yet again from the jaws of a ravenous goblin. How quickly we forgot the lessons of the past. Though I was not solely to blame for that foolishness. This is not at all how I envisioned it. I can scarcely begin to imagine what emotions will go through Minfilia's heart when she reunites with her mother after all these years. I will steal that. And we're going to click right here. We're going to go to character. I will, however, take this accessory. You. Swap you out for you. Thank you. Go and buff myself up a little bit. Do I have anything stronger? Yes, I will need to use this to make myself a little stronger. Final level 27. You know, buff myself up just a little bit. Alrighty. You say my daughter awaits us in Vespa Bay, yes? I have kept her waiting long enough. Let us be off to the next ferry. I can finish fashioning the perfume along the way. Understood. Come with me. It would be my pleasure to escort you to the Waking Sands. Yeah, you're not going to escort me to the Waking Sand. Oh, never mind. Okay, never mind. You proved me wrong. I am very happy. Thank you. Also, camera. Alright, enter the Solar. Alright, is it cutscene time? Is it grand cutscene time? Yes, it is. Attendant, you have a guest. Lehman? Hasilia. I haven't seen her like this in years, Gradoss. I've never truly believed it when they told me you were dead. But what kept you away for so long? The Imperials came for me, as they always knew they would, and so I resolved to stay as far away from you as I could, lest their pursuits of me endanger you and our cause. I could think no better way to grant you the freedom to continue to do our work. And continue you did, achieving things I would never have imagined possible. I followed your every success and celebrated in secret. I'm so proud of you, Acelia. I learned from the best. I have a gift for you. Celestia perfume, you remembered. I'm holding this. I'm gonna be critical as well. I know you can't, I guess for a game back in this day, they didn't have the idea to, like, develop, like, an item that's unique for this cutscene. But it's fucking hilarious. Hi there, BZ. I am making fun of an archaic game for doing something that's, like, a common trope. Where they're, like, holding on to an item. Oh my god, this is the legendary sword! They're holding on to air. I want you to look, BZ. They're holding on to air. They're holding on to nothing. Fucking nothing. Not even a single thing. They're holding on to nothing. Nothing. No, it's a single atome. It's a single atom. I pronounced it atome. I meant to say atom. Atom. I'm sorry. That atom represents my single shred of humanity left. But hopefully you're having a good day, BZ. Right now, we've officially gotten started with the post-game of ARR. Hopefully... yes, a tome. Yes, a tome. But, yeah. You know, honestly, I kind of need to remember to clip this moment. I really do. If I forget, you have the right to hold this over my head for forgetting. Because I most likely will forget. Knowing me and my mind being overloaded with information, I will naturally forget some things. Not intentionally. I'll still remember it if you just, like, give me a hint or something simple, but I will forget if I'm overloaded with information. My brain doesn't got enough memory blocks sometimes, so it has to get rid of something. Let me see here. How could I ever forget? You wore it all the time. If I ever lost sight of you, I could just find you again by following my nose. I did not think it was made anymore. You must have gone through so much trouble. It was no trouble for me, my darling. I can feel I cannot say the same for Gradoss, however. I could have not made it without her. Yes, I beat it up one random enemy for you. Thank you, Gradoss. Thank you both. There's something else. Another atom! Yippee! This is the cat's eye I found. All these years and you've kept it? My father was a member of the Alamegan resistance. When I was yet a child, he brought me here to Udal. The accident which claimed his life happened shortly after our arrival. It was Limian who took care of me. She raised me as her own, taught me everything I needed to know to survive. I am no stranger to the facts of your history. Yet I fear I've failed to grasp the implications. It's clear that there is much I do not know about you and your mother both. One of her first lessons to concern mining, and I was very dedicated student. This cat's eye was the first stone I unearthed. It wasn't much, of course, but it was exceedingly proud to have found it nonetheless. So I gave it to Limian as a gift. She said it was beautiful, but there I was at a loss. Why are you returning this to me? Is there something amiss? No, Acelia, nothing is amiss. Quite the opposite. I need you to realize how far you've come, and how much further you must still go. You and your allies have accomplished more than I could ever hoped. You have succeeded where I failed. It made me so proud that words fail me. Even as I marvel at the woman you've become, and all the many things you've done, I cannot help to think but of what you have yet to do, and what it might entail, Asilia, daughter. You cannot stay here anymore. You and the Scions must leave Udal. Lillian, you built it once, Asilia. You can build it again. And this time, we'll do it together. Truly? So we blackmailed a family member to get her to leave this place. That's kind of messed up once you think about it, chat. A little messed up, in a way. Alphadon, the time has come for the Scions to leave Vesper's Bay. We shall establish a new headquarters in Reverence Toll as you propose. Much work lies ahead. Inform my fellow Scions and send word the students of Bastion. Preparations begin at once. You know, it'd be funny, chat, for just one random stream, if I just turn into a cat girl. Just one random stream. Just randomly out of the blue. Just randomly, just out of the blue. Alright, you know what? Tell you what, chat. I got a funny idea for all of you. I will decide. Here's a little... I will put a bet. If we can get to affiliate by the end of this year, somehow make it, I will do a cat. I will find a cat ear toggle. I will find a way to get this on my model, either of my models. I will find a way to get a cat toggle. I will get an animal ear toggle. We'll get one. Alright, laying the foundation. Alrighty. It's all well and good that we found ourselves a new home in Reverence Toll, but is there still much to be done in so little time? Our first step would be to secure the cooperation of the Adventurers Guild's representatives there. Were it not for the Guild's considerable efforts, the original Camp Reverence Toll would have never been established, much less of its heavily fortified successor. However, with the construction still ongoing and resources in short supply, it seems certain that the Guild will require something in return for the support. Hold on. I apologize. I have to pause for a minute. I'm trying to clean my glasses because they're a little smudgy. Sympathetic to our cause, though it may be. Whatever they ask, we shall not begrudge it. To be plain, we need them more than they need us. Without their assistance, such essential tasks as securing the new facilities, cultivating relationships with local merchants, and recruiting adventurers would prove difficult, if not impossible. You needn't concern yourself with such matters. Really, Alfie? If I need concern myself anything, it's surely matters such as these. Indirectly, perhaps. I submit to you the might of, instead of concerning yourself with different matters, namely to whom the resolution of such matters might best be entrusted, and here I am. Nor do I come alone. May I present to you the esteemed the esteemed emissary of the Adventurers Guild at Reverence Toll. It is an honor, Ophelia. Upon receiving word of your intentions from Master Alfie, we thought it best to begin talks at the earliest available opportunity. Knowing my associates at Reverence Hall hold the science of Seventh Dawn in the highest regard, we shall be honored to welcome your organization. There are, of course, certain provisions which much need to be negotiated. If it please you, I would do so. It does. Madam, unless I am mistaken, you are the very one known as Gradoss, are you not? I may say what a pleasure it is to make your acquaintance. Staffborn spoke of you in the most glowing terms. To steal an Imperial Reaper and then use it to infiltrate a Gallian castrum is an undertaking few would contemplate, and few are still survive. You shall always be welcome at Reverence Toll. We hope you will favor us with your presence ere long. Alrighty. Well, that's good. Preparations are underway. Well, well, it would seem your reputation precedes you, Gradoss. Mayhaps I should dispatch you to Reverend's Toll with all haste, as first intended. But before that, I dare say you have earned yourself a rest. After all, you have traveled so far, and there is already so much you have done. For us, and for me. We shall speak again anon. Till then, take care. Ooh. Are we just kind of vibing out here now? Oh? Hello there. Ah, Gradoss, were you able to get some rest? I would ask to come with me to the Solar. Alfie has just returned and it would seem there's something you would like to share with us. Give me one quick second, chat. I gotta fix something real fast here. Nothing bad, I just gotta... Alright. Hold on. Just... do this, do that, and do this. There we go. Alrighty. Okay, let's see here. What's going on? You are here. Good. I come bearing news. The negotiations are concluded. And our friends of the Adventure Guild has agreed to furnish us with new facilities and material support in exchange for our assistance in the ongoing defense and development of Reverend's Toll. The Scions of the Seven Dawn shall have a new home in Mordar, the Rising Stones. A bittersweet victory, if true to be told. I cannot deny that I've come to look forward to Tataru's tales of our many guests and their many, many demands. I'm sorry, Tataru. From the Waking Sands to the Rising Stones. Passably poetic. That wasn't your doing, was it? I bet it was this man's doing. I have two news to share. In anticipation of this momentous day, I personally informed the Alliance leaders of our plans, and they have eagerly pledged their full support, General Reborn included. Reborn! Moreover, I have decided that the time is right for us to cast off our vestiges of our Order's veil of secrecy and announce ourselves to the world. And are you sure that is wise, Mendelia? If anything, it is merely a formality. Our existence is quite possibly the worst kept secret in Erosia. Let us affirm our identity, proclaiming our achievements that all may know to what the Scions of the Seventh Dawn stand for. Well, I believe obvious risk apart, it would be nice to receive a little more recognition, and the people have a right to know who saved them. It is my hope that this gesture will encourage the people of Erosia to place their trust in us. I would reveal them the true intent of our power. A true intent of our power, yes, but in doing so, I would show them that the power accountable is to no one, it is to once for all. Hold on. Oh, sorry, I had a little bit of a big yawn in me. And to what of us? To what who have felt primals and faced down the Empire, to you, my fellow Scions, I would say this. Prepare for challenges which lie ahead, for they will be great indeed. AKA, hi there, Gradoss. Can you keep doing all the work for us while we sit around and blabber off? Okay, fine. Great. I say there's no greater than us, and we shall rise to them, as we have time and time again, united as one. AKA Grod does all the fucking work. There must be a way I can... Wait, the area is said to be too rich in minerals. Maybe I should ask Villian to teach me the basics of mining, too. There's our little brave friendship buddy. She's cooking up a plan. Do you ever wonder how he does it? Alfie, I mean? It was almost predictable that he should appear with the emissary of the Adventurers Guild mere moments after I expressed the need to forge ties between our organizations. Truly, his sense of timing rivals even your own. Setting such mysteries aside for the present, I have a task for you. I would like to have you deliver these documents to Staffborn. They concern our forthcoming move. Do take care of the road and represent us well. Alright, well, I will represent us well by magically teleporting away. And we're over here. Let's see. Oh, there he is. Hello there, good sir. What brings good tidings? I was told to expect a scion, but I didn't expect it to be you. Must be far too long, Gradoss. You have something for me, yes? Here you go. Let's see. No, yes, everything appears to be in order. You'll be staying with us for a while, yes? Would that we had a dozen more like you. Since we don't, though, we just give you the work of a dozen men. Eh, I jest. Alright, I'm taking more cash. It's possibly a primal. Level 50 weapon coffer. Oh, we get a little buffalo minion. Alright, let's see what this quest is all about. Are we gonna finally get on to a primal? Back to do the work of a dozen men, I see. But I jest. Even I can appreciate that an important woman such as yourself has little time for menial tasks. But since you're here, mayhaps you've been keen on having a look around the Scion's new home. See that impressive structure over there? That's the place. It was originally built to house a branch of the guild, you see. As such, it comes complete with a tavern where adventurers can rest for the road, fill their bellies with good food and drink, and the ears of tales of fortune to be had about the realm. It may get a bit ruckus at times, but imagine it be as good of a place to recruit any capable men and women to your cause. Come with me, I'll show you around. Is that you, Galicia? I'm quite sorry to interrupt, but I have the most urgent news. We received grim tidings from Gridania, and it would appear that our aid is required at once. I must ask you to report back to the Waking Sands with all due haste. Not Minfilia. Tataru. Hello there. How's it going? I'm doing good. I'm currently playing Final Fantasy XIV. Let's see. I can't say I'm privy to the details, but it will appear that this is no time for a leisurely tour. But no worries, you can rest assured that I see all your necessary arrangements. Pray return any time after you've seen more than pressing matters. Alrighty, oh crap, I keep forgetting. Oh! Wait, you can actually... Hold on. You can actually do attack stuff with that? Hold on a minute, you can actually do that? Hold on. No, you can actually do that? Hold on. No, you can't do that. What the... How do you do that? Wait, how? Hold on a minute. How? Wait a minute. I could fly. Okay, how do I do that? What the fuck? What the... Hold on. Okay. Do you play this game usually? I've been playing it pretty recently, a ton actually. I'm gonna be streaming this game for like the rest of this year in celebration of Evercold coming out next year. So it's gonna be a lot of FF14 throughout this entire year. I will be playing games throughout, so you will see games like, I don't know, maybe Splatoon Raiders. You might see some other games sprinkled throughout. So it won't be completely FF14. Don't worry, I won't be drowning you with nothing but the MSQ. There will be more, there will be more. Ah, crap, I forgot I gotta go teleport back to the Waking Sands. Alrighty, fine game. I will pray return to the Waking Sands. Pray return. I will do it. Fine, I will go do it, game. I can never escape the return of the Waking Sands. Man. I love FF14. I don't mean that in both a literal and joking way. I do enjoy this game a ton. And it is fun getting to replay. I'm tired of it. It is really fun to play for this game and continue playing through it. It is genuinely one of the games I've like sink the most time into. Right next to Pokemon and like Super Smash Bros. And Splatoon. This is up there in playtime. Let's see here. A messenger for the Twin Eldar came to the Waking Sands while you were in Mor Adal. I wasn't privy to his conversation with the Ascient, but I did see the look on his face after he took his leave. Something is definitely amiss. Could it be that the Axel had summoned Garuda again? Or perhaps Imperial forces have been sighted within the Shroud? Well, whatever it may be, I'm absolutely certain that there's nothing you can't handle. Now go ask her if there's anything you can't do. If I said can't instead of can, I apologize. Alright. Onwards. Pray, what do I need to do? Alright, Menphilia, what's up, buddy? What needs help this time? I knew this day would come, yet I pray it would not come so soon. We have reason to believe another primal or an entity resembling one has been summoned in Garuda. Do you play any story games? Besides FF14, it's been a good bit since I've played any story-focused games. I've dabbled in a little bit of the Persona series, but that's pretty much it. I play a lot of games that have action elements with a lot of story moments, but I kind of am more of a gameplay type girl. I usually prefer gameplay a little more. I like it when there's gameplay that's really strong with a good story, but I think gameplay is like the big thing that pulls me into games. If something can feel addictive to me that I can really just keep playing, or like, I don't know. It's like playing in fighting games. That's another thing that I like. If I want to go for like one more round, that's when, you know, you got me hooked. Or I would keep on going, or I say like, oh, I'll play the game for an hour, then proceeds to play it for like 10 hours and doesn't realize it's like the next day and I have to get up for work. That's how good you can pull a game does. If a game could do that to me, then I'm hooked and I like it. If there's truth to be my suspicions, 'tis a familiar foe we faced, the one quite unlike the Lady of the Vortex. We dare not draw conclusions without evidence, but as Aranja says, the readings bear strong resemblance to the one observed more than 5 years ago. Though I hope the Mongols guard beyond such follies. Suffices to say, the disturbance warrants a full investigation. The presents have been requested by Commander Hulux. He waiteth thee at the Alder's Nest. Pray hasten, Crittogrania, Gradicia. Yida and Populimo to English maid. Yida and Papalimo will rendezvous you there. May you walk in the light of the crystal. But yeah, on another note, chat. Usually, I mentioned this in the stream title as well. Usually the true ARR kind of begins after you beat the initial MSQ for A Realm Reborn. Because this is kind of where the major story kicks up the speed. And originally these... Want to hear a joke? You know what? Alright, go on ahead. Hit me with one. Oh, whoops. Okay. The joke is, I keep messing up on my controls, and I keep accidentally... I can't use mouse U. How do cows do math? I don't know. How do cows do math? You know, it'd be funny if you then started promoting stuff Like, I don't know, promoting that you can make overlays when I clearly already have overlays that are very new. A pleasure to see you as always, Gradicia. A calculator. Yay! That's a good joke. Let me see here. I'm sorry if I don't react as well sometimes, chat. I just, naturally for me sometimes, I am so drained after like a day of work that usually my streams are a combination of chill with a side of random chaos spurts that just happen out of nowhere. Just, you know, casually, no regard, just pops in and out. Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Hail to the king, Kupo. Oh no, I have to deal with these. I don't want to deal with the Kupo. Alright, fine. Not long ago, the Mogo Kupo Cop visited the Elder's Nest to request an audience with the Elder Sister. He spoke of an imminent threat to all Mogul kind, one which would imperil the entire Twellsworth if I left unchecked. You proved an able ambassador to the Sylphs, and we would have you reprise the role in our dealings with the Moguls. The rest of you should hear from Kupo Cop himself. He awaits you within the Elder Cecil at the Lotus Stand. Yay! I so love Kupo. Yay! For context, I don't like the Kupo. I don't hate them. We put an emphasis there. I don't hate them. I just don't like them. I'm sorry. I'm just not a fan of them. I don't desire their compatrionage. I don't desire it. I just don't want to deal with them. And now I gotta deal with them here. I can never escape them. They're in Kingdom Hearts. They're in another crossover that features them. I can't fucking escape these things. Hi there, person. Oh, I don't know about this. I don't know about this at all. Sigh. But I suppose Raga, oh right. They left us no choice, Kupo. I want to throw up every time I see one. Please, you have to stop them. But you mustn't kill them. They're not bad, Mughals, Kupo. Yes, this model is developed by Misfit Works. They did a wonderful job with this model. Very good job with this model. Very, very cool model. It is very cel-shaded, and I really like it. I've gotten a lot of use out of this model, and I'm still going to use it alongside the newer model that I debuted a while ago. We're going to use the newer model when we get to Heavensward. We'll definitely switch over to that model and use that for the entirety of Heavensward. You know, round it out, do a bit of a rotation between models. Oh, no, I would love to skip cutscene, but I need to continue for story purposes. Calm yourself, Kupo Cop. Could you not see that she hasn't the faintest idea of what you're talking about? Be quiet this instant. Pray forgive his wildest outburst, sister. Most grateful I am that you have come, Gradicia. And upon short notice, truly Gridania cannot wish for a more stalwart ally. But you are doubtlessly eager to know wherefore we summoned you. Our friend Kupo Cop has brought us the news of a most unsettling development. It would seem that good King Mogul Mox the 12th, I think that's right, the 12th, has returned to Erosia. A curious thing to hear, I know. Truth to be told, I cannot myself say for sure if he's a genuine figure from history, or some manifestation of Mogul mythology. Kupo here would have me believe the former. Once upon a time, we Moguls served the gods in the heavens. It was quite nice up there. Unspeakably beautiful, unimaginable, spacious, and with literal endless supply of wine, Kupo. I wonder why you went down here now. I wonder why. In spite of this, or possibly because of the last part, the gods eventually became discontent and started squabbling, which made life jolly difficult for the poor Moguls. So good King Mogul the 12th, may his glorious name live forever, decreed that the time had come to leave Kupo. The realm of man would suffice, he said. So all the Mongols should live there instead. You know what would be funny, chat? When I unlock redeems, I should have a redeem that I have to go 2 minutes by every time finishing off the sentence saying, like, alright, hope you have a wonderful day, chat, Koopa? And keep saying it over and over again. Unfortunately, the two realms are so far apart that we couldn't safely fly down. Yeah, just fall down, buddy. Don't worry, you'll burn into the atmosphere and fade away. I mean, you'll be fine. But good King Mongol the 12th, may his miraculous foresight ever be praised, knew exactly what to do, Koopa. He had a rope, you see, the longest one ever woven, that he nobly held while his subject climbed all the way down to the world below. And that's how we Mongols came to this land, Koopa. All of us except good King Mongol the 12th. May his courageous sacrifice never be forgotten. He alone would remain in the heavens so that Mongol kind might at last know peace. I hated telling that story. Except that he has not remained here in the heavens from what I understand, that being a reason for contacting us, right? I bet he tied the rope to something. Good thinking. Remind me again what the problem was with him returning to Erosia? The problem, Mina, lies in the fact that he was summoned. It is our belief that good King Mongol the 12th is a myth made via manifesting via means akin to that employed by Beast Tribe with the summoning of their gods. Wait, so you're saying a handful of Mongols with a boatload of crystals wished really, really hard, and he just sort of appeared? Would that even work? What I cannot fathom is why they would even try. With Recruiter humbled and the ultimate weapon destroyed, what new threat could have prompted them to take such drastic measures? Might not be itself be the answer? Twice in the last half-decade, Erosia has been brought onto the very brink of destruction, only to be spared by the last of heroics of the few chosen. Hold on, I'm gonna drink some water again. There we go. That was good. To you, who brave these tempests and survive by virtue of your own strength, this latest period of peace will doubtlessly seem like a welcome respite. Respite. Fuck. I can speak English, I swear. But are those who not have the power to defend themselves, who were spared only by another's grace. This is merely the calm before the storm. I think the Mongols, God, are afraid of what tomorrow will bring, and that things may not end so well as they did yesterday. The fear has driven them to call upon a greater power, one they can believe that can be relied upon, to protect their loved ones and their homes call what many. I assure you, the Mongols, God, only wanted to protect the forest from outsiders, but ever since the return of good King Mongol the 12th, may his boundless grace fill our hearts with love. Can you stop interrupting your Okay, fine. They started to get a little carried away, Koopo. Verging on a lot, in fact. I don't mean to hate the Koopo, I'm sorry, but it's like every time. Like the sylphs who summon Ramu, you mean? We cannot discount the possibility that this entity is influencing the Mongols, similar to a matter of that of a primal. We share the same concern. Whoever or whatever the king may be, it is our belief that he possesses a threat to not only Mongol kind, but Gridania as a whole. Thus we do beseech you, Gradoss, confounding good King Mongol Mox the 12th and drive him from our midst. Humbly I do thank you. The sanctuary of the Mongols' god and their lineage lord is concealed by magic wards. Brother Isamo of the Conjurer's Guild will doubtlessly be able to offer insight on how they may be dispelled. Pray seek his counsel, ere you proceed any further. Oh my god. You know what's really funny, chat? I think the Mongol right here is very puntable. You know, he's small enough in size that, you know, you could honestly punt them if you really wanted to. Don't you agree, chat? I basically unlocked on and my character turned straight at the camera. It's like, don't you agree, chat? Don't you agree? Don't you agree? The Mongol seems very puntable. Gardesia Terrapagos. #1 enemy of the Mongols. #1 frenemy of the Mongols. Or Moggles, Moogles. Oops. Alright. Honestly, I could up. Okay, I'm dumb. It's right there. It's right there. It is right there. I could have just walked down the... I swear I'm good with directions, chat. I swear. I swear. I swear, alright? I'm smart. I'm smart. I know what I'm doing. Very much know what I'm doing. Alright. Hello there. Hello there, soul. Welcome, Gardesia. Welcome that you should be for one to face good King Boggle Mox the 12th. It's of great comfort to me and the elements both. I am sure you know that the Mongols are not by nature a warlike race, yet, should the king suffer to remain, and work that his influence will bring about another change in them. Thus does it behoove us to defeat him quickly, before any lasting damage is done. Make whatever preparations you deem necessary, and inform me when you are ready to seek the king. I would like to see the king see the king right now to smash him upside the head. You have selected regicide. I was about to say you've selected genocide, like, oh god. The ward barring access to the king's sanctuary can only be nullified through the use of enchanted keystones. The selfsame method employed 5 years ago, when first the king was summoned to Erosia. It was a great regret that we were forced to sanction the slaying of the Guardians. They held the keystones for now. In our possession at the time. By the grace of the elements, however, we have been spared the burden of this occasion. Ugh. Kupo confided me that he had been entrusted with a set of keystones. Wishing yet not to betray their confidence. He begged for me to find some other means to gain entry into the king's sanction. Alas, I've not been unable to do so, and dare say, I'm sorry, I got caught off guard with the character changing his outfit attire. Oops. We must needs the Kupo Cave's keystones. Gradesia, pray go to him and beg for his assistance. Do I have to beg for a Kupo's assistance? No. We have to. Yay! This whole stream, we get to be friends with the Kupo chat. Isn't that fun? Despite my complaining about the Kupo, I really do like post ARR. I feel like it's a lot more up to speed with things. It is much faster. It is a faster process to get through post ARR. Like, I'm pretty sure I could at least, at minimum, if I'm really tired right now, chat, at very minimum, we can at least complete, like, all of 7.0. Oh, I love that little emote. That's such a cute emote. That is such a cute emote. I need to get that. But, anyways, that is genuinely a cute little emote, and I got distracted. I'm pretty sure we will be able to clear through version... Brains farting here. Version 7... Okay, hold on. I'm brains farting. Version 2.1. We'll easily be able to complete version 2.1. And then we'll be able to also get through a little bit of 2.2. Not through all of it, but a good chunk of it. And then hopefully by the weekend, we'll have completed most of the post-game for ARR. And hopefully by the start of the full week of July, we'll be able to fully kick off Heaven's Word. I don't even want to read his dialogue. That's how annoyed I am. That's how fucking annoyed I am. Okay, let's see here. Oh. Alright. Fairy Skipper. Yep. Let's go to Sweet Bloom Pier. Yay! Oh. Oh. That's not good. Don't you dare lie to me, Kupo. I know what you were planning, and I won't allow it. Open your eyes, Kupo. The king will never be satisfied, no matter how many crystals you bring them. Hey, guys, chill out, please. You were offered we offered you a choice, and this is how you repay us? By consorting with this here? Imperials, Gridanian sylphs. You are no different from the rest of them. Actually, you're worse, Kupo. Traitors to his king's mogul. He plots treason against the crown. Enough, Kupo Cop. Oh, enough, Kupo Cop. Enough! Kupo Cop will answer for his crimes soon enough. As will all who defy the will of good King Mogul XII. May he reign forevermore, Kupo. This king is planning to purge the Trollswood of his enemies, Kupo. We got to stop him before it's too late. I could honestly just use... You know what? Honestly, chat, I could just straight up use my little weapon here as a bat and just straight up, like, hunt him. Like, hit him like a baseball. I could get a home run with it. The interest of the Trollswood is deep within the Bramble Path, Kupo. If you take me there, I can nullify the word, but be warned. The Mogul's Guard has set traps to lure enchanted beasts. I can't hide from them, so you need to protect me, Kupo. No. No, I don't want to do this mission again. Failing to guard an NPC. Let me read this. Certain duties require you to escort an NPC to a desired location while guarding them from enemy attacks. Should you stray too far from the NPC or their attack, they will stop moving. The escort will attempt to fail... hold on. The escort attempt will fail if the embassy is incapacitated. You stray too far from them or change your areas. In the event of a failure, you may return to the starting point and try again. Yeah. We have no choice. Let me at least... Can I open up the map? Okay. Alright, let me just get the map open here. Can I get him to go wherever I go? Yes. I got an idea. If I could just slowly find the... Oh, god damn it. Oh, I hate this. The worst part is they're at level now, so there's literally no choice. Faster, Kupo, faster! Don't worry about it. Ow. Keep going, Kupo. This is not fun, chat. I don't like this. I don't like this one bit. I'm stuck dealing with this person. Okay. Okay. Can we just make a... We can't really make a straight shot. And any time I actually hit an enemy, if I hit multiple, I gotta deal with all of them at once. Oh, I hate this so fucking much. So, chat, so, you know, there was this one time at band camp. I'm kidding. But no, there was this one time at... Oh my... Why are they spawning so far away? What the fuck? Okay, fine, game. Fine. Alright? No. Focus on me. Did you hear that? Yes. Oh no, we're in so much trouble. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Please all die. Alright. Kupo, can you just regenerate your health real fast for me? Oh, there's still so much more. Why? Why, game? Can I please take the... Oh my god. Okay. Here, let me just... I'm gonna get this guy real fast. Oh my god. Can you fools stop attacking? Okay, the good news is... Ow. Don't let them hurt me, Kupo! I'm trying not to let them hurt you, but every time they want to hurt you. Okay. Come on, Kupo. Let's go. Okay. Let me just get rid of this thing. Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, I did not see an enemy there. I did not see an enemy there. Okay. My bad. I did not see that one there. That was honestly my fault. I didn't even see it. I guess they managed to succeed at jumping me. I can't take this. Keep going. Okay. Can we just heal real fast, at least? Okay. I would love to run straight towards the end. What? Hold on. I would love to run straight towards the end, but the game will not let me. I wish the NPC would just keep close, like, pace with me. Okay, at least we can get back on the road. We'll probably be very close to the end. Come on. Also, what's funny is there's a mission in Kingdom Hearts 2 where you have to escort, I believe, Queen Minnie. Yeah, you have to escort Queen Minnie, and it's these quests that I hate. Not because it's a bad one, it's just because it's a pain in the butt. And, like, at least the NPC is somewhat smart here. Because I heard in games like Kingdom Hearts, it is a pain to deal with. Because they will either get trapped somewhere. Okay. Hold on. Okay. This should be where we need to go. Alright. Let me guess, there's one more enemy. Don't worry, calm down. We'll take our time here. Let's just take our time here, alright? Oh, shit. Okay, whoops. Alright, I did not see that. Uh-oh, go, 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 go. Come on, Kupo, come on. God damn it, Kupo. Oh my god. Okay. Jesus Christ, Kupo, what are you doing? Oh my god. Why, Kupo, why? How could you do this to yourself? Don't you dare. Don't you dare. You will stay alive. I will pirate you as a meat sack. You stay alive, dang it. We are not gonna die, soldier. We are not gonna die. We are going to live. Live, I tell you. Live. Don't let them hurt me. I'm trying not to let them hurt you. Ow, ow, ow. Okay. Okay, should die. Ow. Uh-oh, ow. Okay, we might die. Okay. Ow. Ow. Oh, that hurts. Okay. Yippee. Ow. Okay. That hurts, but we're good. There we go. Okay, we're almost there, chat. I'm on my way. Although, I forgot the Gumball voice lyrics. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. Please. I don't want to be tied to this damn Koopo anymore. I'll throw the Koopo. I'll punt it in there. Come on, let me get there. I'm right there. There. We're here, Koopo. I don't see any more beasts, do you? Okay. Are you ready to face the king, Koopo? Then step closer to the board. Raise your hand and focus, like when you attune to an aetheryte, Koopo. And I'll open the way for you. Alright. Attuning. I'm gonna stab the Koopo in the head. That's what we're gonna do. Ugh. The rest is up to you, Koopo. Now go forth and teach those foolish Mongols a lesson and send the king back from whence he came. Oh, you know what that means. Hey, the duty finder has been updated with a new regular duty. AKA, it's dungeon time! Alrighty, let's see how long it takes. Oh lord, please don't tell me it's gonna take forever. But I guess while you folks are here, I'll finally tell you my little story. So, your girl here caused a little bit of gender confusion for a couple. So I'm doing work, minding my own business, and I had a couple for another group, you know, doing things, right? I'm just taking care of this customer up in front of me. I, you know, speaking at my usual positive tone, and they're like, the man says like, that's a woman. Then the lady's like, no, that's a man. It's like, they keep insisting, no, that's a woman right there. That's a woman. It's like, no, I think that's a man. All until in my mind, I'm like slightly smiling through the smile. I'm smiling through my fake mask of a smile, reflecting on like, oh my god. It's like, I'm like, holy crap. It's like, that's so... I was like losing my mind internally. Also, hi there, whoever had the brains farting here. Whoever had the cool little mount, the Magitech armor. That's besides the point. So after they finally got pulled back or got their reservation stuff done, I went straight to the restroom, closed the door real quick, and then just started, like, not really giggling, but more like squealing internally. Because I was like, it's like, holy shit, that is cool. I managed to do that. It's like, yay! I caused gender confusion. I cast gender confusion. It's almost like gender is a false concept. It was genuinely beautiful. It filled me with a sense of euphoria. Quite a good sense of euphoria there. And I wasn't even trying. That's the hilarious part. I wasn't even trying that hard that day. But yeah, that's my big highlight story that I was supposed to tell earlier but got distracted with stream. Let me see here. Come on, come on. It sucks these are one of the few that I can't do with duty support. I have to do with duty finder. So I'm really praying. I am heavily praying that I'm not stuck forever here. I heavily pray that I'm not stuck here. I'm hoping. I'm praying on a whim one of these folks who joins up or gets... I'm praying. Oh, shoot. Hold on. Okay, no. Everything's good. I guess I will just... I am just gonna... I'm gonna do this. Alright. Alrighty. Okay. Alright. Now, okay. The good news is I'm pretty sure you guys can't hear the music I'm listening to. So, thank the Lord, because right now, internally in my ears, I am listening to copyright music, and if I try playing that on stream, there's a very good chance I'm gonna get taken down for that. And get attacked and struck for that. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There's gotta be somebody. There's gotta be enough people to do a dungeon. If you're wondering, I'm listening to Sabrina Carpenter because, also, I have like a little playlist that's like a work playlist that I use. And like, even though I use it exclusively for work, and I have my own playlists that I use for just outside of work. Oh my god, I love this. I got somebody else to jump around. Come on, come on. Come on, let me in, let me in, let me in. Yes, please, let me the hell in. Let me in. Let me in. I'm right here. I'm ready. I'm ready. Okay, it's really hilarious and disorienting. Whee! Oh my god, I didn't know you could go this high. Wait. Oh, that's... Okay. To explain, chat. This area right over here, that's where you can get married in game. That's where you get buried in game. Boop. Come on. But it's... Alright, I guess I'll engage in combat. Okay, never mind. I can't attack fast enough. I'm too slow. Alright, I'll fly up my chocobo as well. I love just these casual interactions. That's... This is dumb, but I love it. It's like, well, that... That's... Keep rising higher. Higher into new realms. Thank you, Comet. You are making things a lot more bearable by being stuck. Oh, hold on. No, wait. Hold on. That's... Hold on, I'm gonna go over to match tech armor. I wonder if I could like hold it up. Oh, never mind, I actually fucked up. Come on, let me in. I don't want to be stuck here all stream just waiting. Come on. Come on. Come on. I love this mount, especially when moving around like this. It's like, I got a cool mount. It's like, you get snatched. Goodbye. Goodbye. This is flight. I just love this just because it's so great. This is great. Let me in. Come on. Oh, whoops. Alright, well, I'll kill this thing. We'll go kill the population while we're waiting. Boop. Yeah, you obtain a bottle of Scalian blood. Man. I need things to, like, come on, I'm waiting. Alright, I'll pull out my phone. You caress your tombstone in search of succor. This is, I love how it's like, instead of just peacefully sitting like him over there, I'm just like, okay, there we go. I sit down normally. Alright, we are officially going over the 9-minute mark. Okay, there's at least 3 out of 4 DPS. Okay, so we just need to get 2 healers and 2 tanks. Come on. We gotta get 2 healers and 2 tanks in here. We gotta get some folks in here. Come on, there's gotta be 1 or 2 folks. Because, like, I'm fearful. It's like, here's the thing, chat. The reason why I'm so fearful, I'm fearful because if we can't find anybody, I might have to go off stream and have to, like, raise a job or 2 just for these situations. Oh, hold on. Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Wait, no, hold on. No, blow a kiss. I can't blow a kiss. Hold on. Eh. What? Go. Hold on, let me give a clap. Clap. Yay! Yay! There we go. Okay, I'm gonna laugh if we end up in the exact same place. I'm gonna laugh if we both end up in the exact same spot. I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna laugh if we both end up in the same lobby. No! What's going on with the 4 DPS? No! What are you doing? What are you doing? No! 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 Damn it! God damn it! Who was the one? Who was the one who did it? Who did it? Who was the fool? Who was the fool who didn't click OK? Alright, who was it? Who was the fool? Who did it? Who messed up? Who screwed us all over? Who did it? Who did it? Who did it? I just want to talk. 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 Please, I just want to have a conversation. Just a peaceful negotiation. I wish I had the faint command. I wish. I'm just gonna. Oh, that's so cool. That is so cool that that armor can do that. I'm still mad by that. I'm still fucking mad. Who did it? Who screwed up? What the heck? Burst out laughing at you. I'm glad you're enjoying my misfortune there. My heavy misfortune. My pure ass misfortune. We're gonna be stuck here all stream long, just in this lobby waiting. Because one DPS decided to be funny and just say, like, I'm not gonna press the button. You know, it'd be one of those days. One of those days. You know, it'd be one of those days where you just look at yourself in the mirror and say, what am I even doing here anymore? Well, what's the point? What's the point, man? I do everything right in life, and life decides to still spit in my face. Yep, I'm gonna quote a copy pasta. I got a good one. Alright. Let me see. There's gotta be a good copy pasta. Hold on. Nice. Hold on, let me see here. Life gives you lemons. Life gives lemons, copy pasta. Alright, you know what? When life gives you lemons, don't make lemonade. Make life take the lemons back. Get mad. I'm not kidding. Get fucking mad. I don't want your damn lemons. What the hell are you supposed to do with them? Deemed to see life's manager. Deemed to see life's manager. Make life rule the day it thought it could give Cave Johnson lemons. Hold on. It could give LegendGradoss fucking lemons. Do you know who I am? I'm the man who's gonna burn your house down with lemons. I'm gonna get my engineers to invent a combustible lemon that burns your house down. I don't want to be here anymore. Come on, game. Game. Hold on. Can I... Let me see. Can I actually interact with it? Hold on. Let me see. I'm gonna click this. We're gonna do... Alright, let me see. I'm pretty sure I have pets. Yes, I do. Pet. Yay, I can pet. Alrighty. Wait, okay, please, 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 game, please, please, please. Okay, come on, come on, come on, come on, game, come on, come on. Whoever, I swear to God, if one of you don't let's go, I am gonna... Please, please, please. I'm right there. I'm right there. I'm right there. I'm sorry. Oh my God, hold on. I'm gonna blow a kiss. Okay, before I disappear, let me blow a kiss. Alright. I will blow... Oh. I blew a kiss to the wrong person. Oops. Blush is an embarrassment. Cool. Oh, no! Okay, we're back. I was like, no, you cannot do this to me again. You cannot deny me twice in a row. What are you doing, Tank? You have the option. Select go. Please go. Just get this dungeon over with. Thank you. Thank you. I'm losing my mind. Your girl's about to snap in two. Full party, baby. Hoy me boys. Hoy me boys. Oh, thank you. Jesus Christ almighty, finally. Y'all ready for some regicide? Yeah. Off with his head. Off with his head. Wait, yes! Awesome! Wait. Oh, whoops. I pressed the wrong button. Alrighty. Off with his head. Ow. That hurts. Okay, let me zoom out the camera. Impossible! Yay! Oh, some music with goddamn by. Okay, we should be able to do this. Uh-oh, we are gonna get out of the way. I feel like this is like baby's first, like, uh-oh, I'm getting out of the way of that. I will use Blizzard. Freeze! There we go. They're probably gonna take out the final chance, but I'm gonna quickly swap over to you. Yay! Aww. Okay, hold on. Go, 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 go. Okay, we got this. I got this. I swear I got this. I got this. Can I activate this? There we go. I can cast Thunder. And then I'll switch back over to you. Bop, bop, bop. Oh, hi there. I can actually cast this. As long as the tank keeps everybody together. You will be blown to smithereens, Koopa. Oh, that's not good. That's a funny attack. Oh. Alright, that kind of felt useless there. Come on, let me get off at least one of these. Alright. So I think it should swap over. Our king is formidable. I think I need to lie down, Koopa. Okay. Hold on, can I dance? Everyone's dancing now. You shall suffer for your transgressions. Alright. This is the real boss fight. Ow. I'm pretty sure, like, the higher difficulty variations are going to be a lot more challenging than this. Because we are taking this thing down pretty quickly. Wait, there's actually a music track. Okay, cool. Wait. Uh-oh. Oh, why is my game lagging? Okay, hold on. I'm getting closer to right here. Ow. Uh-oh, that's not good. We are all too... Okay. Alright. Ow. Alrighty, I will activate this. Quickly get back on my doodle. Cool. Alrighty. And I can switch back into this. This, like, track reminds me of This Is Halloween. I think that's the intentional reference they're going for. I feel like that is the reference they're going for. Oh, okay. That would be easy. We will move over... right over... Ow! Okay. Uh-oh, that's not good. Alright, time to move, time to move, time to move. Ow! Okay, come on. I honestly forgot to reactivate my dot. What is going on with... uh-oh. Hopefully our red mage over here isn't AFK. Uh-oh, that's not good if they're AFKing. Okay, we'll switch over to you. Okay, come on, come on, come on. Oh, hold on, let me get over this. Okay. Ow. Ow. Okay. Ow. Alright, that really does hurt. Ooh, that hurts a lot. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so I'll just need to be careful. Jump back into here. Oh, and time to get closer to everybody. Oh, that hurts a lot. That's a good chunk. Okay. I know it will get a lot harder playing the future content here, but this still caught me off guard before. Okay, we're almost done. You know what? I'm gonna activate it. There we go. Activate now! No, I wasn't able to activate my limit. Sag! But, GG's. Thank you for playing. Yay! We didn't get trapped the entire stream. Let's go! Nice, nice. Oh my god, look at all the Koopos. I want to punt them all. They're all puntable! Puntable, puntable, puntable! Yay! I'm gonna do... Oh my god, that was delayed. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna do player accommodation. I need... I guess... Pass? Hold on. Can I have the Mog? Can I have the Mog weapon? Can I get the magnificent Mog staff? Please? Please give me? Please give me? Yay! I get the cute weapon! I know it's not going to be as powerful. Ooh, it's slightly more powerful. Yeah, look at this. Hold on. Just do this. Clap! Yay! Goodbye. Goodbye, wonderful friend. It was nice getting to know you. Leaving a good impression. Achievement unlocked. And I got a cute little Mog weapon, which is really nice. I'm not going to use it often. You did it, Koopo! You did it! Good King Moggle the 12th, may his mighty soul rest in peace, is no more. I shudder to think what might have happened if you had not stopped the Moggle's Guard when you did. Thank you, Gardecia. Perhaps they now come to their senses and stop playing at fairy tales. Rest assured that the chieftain will have choice words for them too. You should go and tell Punku Pak that the king is no more, Koopa. She is right at Camp Tranquil and can relay the news to the chieftain. Alrighty, we shall. Finally, we get to leave you alone. Good fucking riddance. Good fucking riddance. I love it. Good riddance. Please leave me alone. I want to wait for the Koopo. It is time to go. It is time to leave. I am tired of the Koopo. And now I have a stick as a permanent remembrance. Alrighty. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, that's fucking... I'll admit it. That's really hilarious. I wish I could just launch this item. I'm gonna kind of keep my same stick, even if it has less damage. Because I think it's a very... I'm gonna keep it. Where the fuck do I go? Alright. Magic hand! Guide me to the direction I need to go! Onwards! Oh. Oh, I think I remembered. This is where the future quest for White Mage is located as well. With her over here. Oh. I was not supposed to talk to you. I guess I'm supposed to talk to you? Ahem. Do I dare believe my ears? Good King Moggle the 12th may has magnificent virtue serves as examples all to I will smack you. Stop doing that. All mankind owes you a debt, Koopa. Ah, and I sense Ryota wishes to conjugate with you as well. I shall let the two of you speak without fear of interruption. Yay. Ryota sense wishes to congratulate you. Your bravery and service in the 12th Wood and her Mongols shall not be forgotten, Gradoss. My sister... Oh, hi there, Comet. How's it going, buddy? Quest accepted on the Oh, alright, well, I guess we gotta go back to New Gradania again. Once more, back to New Gradania! Magic! Where I can't fly anymore. Okay, Aetherites... Conjurer's Guild. There. We'll go to Old Gradania. We'll go over to you. The other seats are expecting you, madam. May I show you in? Yes, I shall. Be showed in. Alright. I'm back from the hell. Alright. I never want to see you again. I honestly... never want to see you again. I never want to see that person again. Okay. Not that person, I mean the Koopo. It was nice getting to hang out with Comet. It was fun. It was a real fun time, and it was exciting that he was actually in the same lobby as me. Gradoss, you are returned to us, unharmed and victorious. Thus, I have two reasons to be glad. Yet many questions remain unanswered. If you be so kind to oblige me, I would have fate hear all that occurred. Blah-biddy blah blah blah, blah-biddy blah blah blah. Then it was as we feared. The king really is a primal. But he really isn't, is he? I mean, the Mongols don't worship him. For one thing, he's not even a god to them. That doesn't sound like any primal I've ever heard of. They may have the false lie with the definition. The fact remains, though, that a combination of the power contained in crystals and the force of a collective faith, the Mongols call forth a being by rights which should not exist. Moreover, when slain, being left no corpse, the aether which comprised him instead being scattered to the four winds. According to the accepted definition, he may not be a primal, but the mode of his manifestation was in every respect the same. Which means... Asians, this whole business reeks of their handiwork. Koopa? They said it was a masked man who taught them how.
years ago, but Gridania has no shortage of masked men, and I never fought to question. Confound it all. How many more will they ensnare with their tainted gifts? Too many, I fear. So as long as paragons to stir the embers, fools build the pyre, and crystals to feed the flames, ever and again shall we suffer primal visitation. A somber thought, but a solitary one. My heartfelt thanks, Gradoss. Already the information he has provided has proven invaluable. The Grand Serpent Marshal and I have much to discuss. Oh, before you do, my lady, I was hoping we might finish discussing that other matter. The matter in which I speak to you has now been settled. The Scion shall not want for support. We shall be glad to send additional supplies to Reverend's Toll. We knew we could count on you, my lady. While Yin and I remain to discuss the particulars of our arrangement with the Elder Sister, perhaps you could return to the Waking Sands and apprise Menphilia of all that has transpired. Alrighty. Alrighty, we shall do such that. We'll go to inventory, use my Vesper Bay ticket, and onwards we go. It's weird that this is like one of the locations where other players can't spawn or show up. It's interesting that they can't really show up. Alrighty. Tataru! The Guardian's fret may have been abated, but there's no end to the work we Scions do. In our own unique ways, may every one of us continue striving to make a better Eorzea. You said it, French Shades, buddy. You said it. Ah. Alright. Let us enter back in here. Hi there, Menphilia. It is good to see you hale and healthy, Gradoss. I've received word from Yida and Papalino that you have felt good King Mogul the 12th. But I'd hoped to hear your version of the tale. So it was as they said, summoned with the same methods used by the Beast Tribes and taught by the Ascians. Though unfortunate, this incident did at least serve to remind the Elder Sister of our usefulness. The offer of additional support could have come at a better time. My thanks, Gradoss. The Gifted. The time has come at last to leave Vesper Bay, and Menphilia would appraise you of the final details of the move. Owing to the tireless efforts of all concerned, we are at long last ready to bid farewell to the Vesper Bay. So as to avoid drawing undue attention, we shall make the journey to Reverend's Toll in small groups, departing at irregular intervals. Lest you doubt, it is still my intention to conduct future operations openly, but on this particular occasion, the need for caution overrides all other concerns. To move north as one ponderous cavern would only serve to invite attack. It seems the only right that I should be the last to leave, and I would have you remain with me till the end, Gradoss. Upon my departure, the Waking Sands will formally cease to be our headquarters, and the premise will be given into the care of Iracha. I had thought to relinquish the property, but he was quite adamant, and I had not the heart to disagree. The walls have borne witness to some of the brightest and darkest moments in our Order's history. Perhaps it's best that we do not forsake them entirely. Iracha shall remain here and devote his energies to studying the nature of the primals. By the grace of the 12, he will one day discover the permanent solution we fought so long. Of course, he will not be alone. Elise shall continue to work closely with him as well. Should they require our assistance, I'll have their assurances that they will not hesitate to contact us. Speaking of Iracha, would you inquire him of any tasks remaining undone? I cannot escape the feeling that we have forgotten something important. Alrighty. Cannot execute it this time. Let us return! Let's see. Alright, what do we need, Iracha? What quests are there? Because it feels like there's definitely some quests we haven't engaged with yet. The Gifted. Thou art ever welcome, Gradoss. But I require no assistance. Pray take thy leave unburdened by concern for my well-being. Verily, thy countenance bespeaks a desire to quit this place without further delay. Perhaps thou thinkest this chapter of our tale concluded? that these halls should rightfully be consigned to the annals of history? In man's eagerness to seize the future, how ready he doth set down the path. Full many a proud pioneer hath brayed striding into the great unknown, only to find there be a banner of his ancestor, faded by the eons, and still man gloreth in his discoveries. 'Tis through his pride of wisdom dost ever give way to ignorance, while they who lurk in the shadow remain hidden, lost no sooner than they are found. Jesus Christ, that was a whole essay's worth of dialogue there. Be not offended, Gradoss. Thy conducted hath ever been beyond reproach, despite thy surpassing strength and all thy many victories. Thou hast never been so convinced of thine own greatness as to imagine thyself above the failings of thy forebears. Mayhaps it is the echo which hath opened thine eyes to the lessons of history. Would that be the same if said of... Is it cutscene time? Is it voice dialogue time? I can't do a scream. Whence came that cry? The Sola, 12th head. Medvelia! Uh-oh, that's not good. Gradoss, you must. Uh-oh, is it time for a dirt nap? Alrighty. Let's see what happened before when we left immediately. Tell me, Louis-Soir, would he have done the same? Louis-Soir Levian was a remarkable man, wise beyond mortal measure. Would that I had met him prior to his passing. And has he it here? How? How readily you see, you are indeed gifted in Menphelia. But you're not like the others, your robes. Gifted but ignorant, yet I shall not judge you harshly. The fault lies with your forebears, it has been millennia. Mine are the robes of an emissary. Unlike he who came before, I have no quarrel with you. He who you speak of La Habrea? La Habrea is a warrior. He fought, he fell. He may yet learn from his mistakes. That he's still... Come, I only confirm what you already knew. There is no cessation, no oblivion, only expulsion. What are you... We're ready when you are, my lady, if there is nothing else. Is there something the matter? Nothing. I feel the very same way. After everything that's happened here, it feels strange to leave, but I'm sure we'll soon get used to Reverend's tone. Well, I'll let you say your goodbyes. Take as long as you like, my lady. We shall depart whenever you're ready. Okay, so only the gifted can see him. It is only to be expected. She lacks the gift and the knowledge both. To her, we are indistinct. I do not understand. Shadowless, fleshless, formless, what truth there is in each tale is deluded by time and telling. Knowledge dictates expectation, and expectation colors perception. Thus she did not perceive naught. So it's all few but a chosen few, even you, when young, could not see with eyes unclouded. Ugh. You know nothing about me, nothing. The gift grants you clarity, it grants you focus. With it, you may come in time to see what we are, rather than this crude approximation. La Habrea did not think so highly of the Echo. Libria is wrong about many things. The Echo is indeed a gift, albeit one you have yet to master. And what if we did? There would be no strife between our peoples, for we would be of one of mind. I leave as I came in peace, Bendelia. May we meet again as friends. Wait! Stay where you are! Okay, that sounded really wrong, I'm sorry. Mayhaps I was indelicate. 'Tis a mercy. She shields her children from her grace with such resolve. Was it alone by her hand that you survived the Adore, I wonder? Oh! Yikes. So that was only like 3 minutes ago. That's not good. Alright, done with my dirt nap. There's no need to explain. Save your concern. He did me no lasting harm. Whatever his intention was, it was not to kill. I heard a crying. What happened? Are you alright? Don't worry, friend, say buddy. You look faint. Do you need to lie down? I can fetch you a flask of my special tonic. Ranger, send word for the students of Bastion. Tell them to succor the archives, the forbidden tomes in particular. If there's any reference to an Ascian robed in white, however oblique, we would know of it. Ascia, my lady. Was that the grave? Was that who gave you the cause to cry out? I did but moments ago glimpse a figure clad in white set forth from the waking sands. Yet Ascians are wont to employ teleportation magics. Why would this one be so brazen? I know not and cannot. Find him, Gradoss. Turn every stone in Vespa Bay if you have to. Pray, attend to me, Tataru. Alright. Well, that's fun. We get to go on an Ascian hunt. Oh. I have to... I keep forgetting it's not automatic with some of these places. Alright. Alright, let's go turn every stone unturned. We must go figure out what's going on. But yeah, you could really tell the story starts picking up here. It really does begin to pick up. Alright. Gifted. Oh, never mind. I'm in the right area. Hello there. I am told that you are the warrior of light, but I would know for myself. I shall walk north, and you may choose to follow. Know, however, that you'll be wary, lad, if you do. If you may ever perish should you survive, we shall speak anew. Alright. Well, time to fight some enemies, most likely. Yep, there we go. There we go. Alright. Ow. Alright. There we go, now I can hit all the enemies at once. Activate freeze here. Let's switch off to this. There we go, I can do a little bit of fire damage here. Alright, come on, come on. I believe we're about to hit the very end of 2.1. Follow the white-robed assassin. I don't care about any of you, even though you guys are all spawned. Yep, right around the area where I need to be. Okay. You are being I'm being judged. Alright. Cool. Alright, well, they judged poorly because I will take out this claw. Come on. But the dialogue with the white robe acid references does tie into later expansions. They will tie back in. So it is pretty important. So it is definitely important to pay attention to a lot of dialogue here, as it does set the stage for future expansions. Alright. Cool, we gotta go fight another round. Alright. You are being judged. Ooh. We get to fight against two of them. Ooh, that's exciting. I'm gonna activate the freeze here. Okay, alright. That's lightning. I just can't see flare. Yay. Wait, I got to do 2 flares in a row? Nice. No, wait, no. Just about this one. Target. Ow. Oh wait, I dodged. Yay! Okay. Cool. We should be getting to the very end. Okay. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on. Come on, come on. Let's see here. I wonder, chat, would you be interested in me doing, like, Thursday night streams like these that are, like, instead of it being 3 hours like before here, being a lot shorter in length? You know, dedicated to a little bit of content. Oh, hi there. Okay. Oh, there's multiple here. Oh, that's not good. That's really bad. I have to then take on all 3. Hold on. Okay. That's not good. I don't like this. I don't like having to fight multiple ones. Okay. Okay, hold on. I'm going back. I'm retreating. Retreat time, retreat time, retreat time. Okay. Let me just... Oh, shit, they're still following. Ow, 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 ow. Go, 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 go. Okay, move. Okay. Alrighty. So maybe we might need to grab some healing items here. Because that burned a lot of health and took a lot out of me for no reason at all. Jesus Christ, it's like you have to play a certain job if you want to be able to survive. Plus, my weapons and stuff are a little under-leveled here, so... we might want to go get some upgrades. Let me see. Character... are there... I wonder. Let me look at my inventory real fast. Level 70... maybe use. Let's see, what'll it give me? Oh. I keep forgetting it's a weapon coffer. Okay. We could go run off and go buy ourselves some gear. The problem is the gear is, I think it's like level 50. It'll be a little higher, but not by that much. Item level 90. Alright, let me just take a look real fast. Can I go to... We are gonna return to Udall. Steps in the dawn. Let's see here. We will retreat back real fast and go see if we can get any nice wares that are higher level. That are maybe a little stronger, that can buff ourselves up a little. Come on, there's got to be some level 50 equipment that I can get my hands on that's a little stronger. I can buff myself up, make myself a little stronger. Arms merchant, arms mender. I would love to have a crafter or a gatherer be like somebody that I can help make gear for me, but I don't have that. Magic. Yeah, a lot of this is like pretty much low leveled. Huh. Okay. First, I can't believe I'm saying this. I'm going to... Can I see recommended? Really? It thinks that the brand new ring is better. Okay, we will definitely equip you. The disgusting Moggle weapon. I do have money. I could just go buy stuff. Okay, let me see. Let me look at my character. Reputation. Let me look at currency. Ventures. Alec Tombstone of Poetics. I could. Here's the thing, chat. I could grab some of the armor, because I know some of it is surprisingly high leveled and has stronger stats. We could see if we could buy some. Let me think here. Alright, I'm gonna teleport over to New Gridania. Let's see. I might be able to get something that's a little stronger in level to buff myself up a little bit. Because I don't want stream to stop right here because I couldn't take on this fight. There we go. Sunday Splendors. Hi there. Let's see here. Magical range DPS. Ironworks here. Augmented. Ooh. How much? Okay, that's still pricey. Try on. And then display gear. I kind of like this. Do I want to... It's only 5... Yup, we're buying it. There we go. Alright, we're going to buff ourselves up. Make ourselves a little stronger. Look at me. Look at this goofy outfit. I have upgraded myself. I've made myself slightly stronger. We are gonna make this the updated set. This looks really goofy. Uh-oh. That's a little creepy. I really hope the game doesn't crash here. Because I heard the music stop. We all heard the music stop for a split second. It stopped. It bugged out for a minute and stopped. I'm a little alarmed now. I'm a little on edge now. I'm a little fearful that I might have broke something. I'm gonna very carefully teleport back. I know my gear still isn't as great. Let me see. No, inventory. Vesper Bay, right ticket. Use. Okay, so I'm a little stronger now. A little stronger now. Maybe if I just focus on taking out one at a time. I'm probably gonna die, chat. Most likely that's what's gonna happen to me. I'm gonna die, most likely, trying to do this. I most likely will. Very likely will. Definitely. Most certainly. Because I kind of got wailed on. Heavily wailed on. Okay. Okay, can I just quickly fly back over there? Okay, how am I gonna deal with this? Because they're gonna start wailing and doing a lot of damage, and it's gonna become virtually impossible to try and deal with them. Okay, can I at least keep one at a time? Okay. Can I activate this? Transpose has no effect. Okay. Can I get within range? Okay, I'm gonna focus on taking you out real fast. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Ow, 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 ow. That does so much damage. Okay, yep, take out one at a time. Okay, we can work with this. We will activate you. Get another one back. Refresh. Go, 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 go. Mana Ward. Okay. Oh shit, I did not mean to attack that. I did not, ow, did not mean to attack that. Okay. Whoops, my bad. Okay, and I'm gonna attack you last. Ow, that hurts. So many enemies. Ow. Okay, I'm getting out of the way of that. Okay, cool. We're just gonna...
Ow. Ow. Okay. There we go. Okay, Jesus Christ, man. You suck. Remarkable, truly remarkable. I thank you for granting me in this indulgence. None shall see who bested La Habrea could endure such an examination. I love the animation of just like the Mongol popping out. Have the laws of man grown so twisted in my absence that now it's permitted me to lay hands upon an emissary? You bore witness to my audience with the Mephilia, did you not? Then you know I acted only in self-defense. I realize the same cannot be said of La Habrea. Even amongst his brethren, he is considered unique. Nevertheless, I cannot wholly condemn his misdeeds. For though then we discovered you, one so strong with the gift that she could cast us out. Your mother favors you still, that is much plain, but surely you must feel it. Her influence wanes, and her strength soon will be spent. These lands, these people, this world, all shall soon change. And it was, shall be again, as should always have been. Doubt my claims and question my motives, if you will. Only believe me when I say this. I am Oedipus, emissary, bearer of the word of the one true God, and we shall meet again. Oh, and he just magically poofs. The gifted. Alright. Well. Alright, hoist me up and away. Back to the major questing. I do appreciate flight now. It is so nice. So useful. Okay, I'm a little scared because the game kind of lagged for a minute. It took a minute for it to recognize and wake up. I'm a little nervous now that it might crash randomly. Uh-oh. Yep. Oh, that's not good. Why did my controller disconnect? Okay. That's not good. It should not be disconnecting like that. Hold on. Okay. Whoa. That should not be happening. I'll be honest with you, chat. That should not be triggering like that. Okay. Where were you, Gradoss? Did you find the man in white? But what am I doing? The Aethian is waiting for you. That was creepy. I'm gonna most likely after stream check on my game files to make sure nothing is busted at the moment. Because that's really weird my controller disconnected. I ran into a similar issue in a past playthrough of this game where I had the game constantly disconnect. I hope it isn't my SSD dying, or else that's going to be really sad if that's the case. Thank the gods you've returned, Gradoss. After you left, I began to worry that I might have sent you to your doom. I take our visit proved elusive. Beg pardon? He was waiting for you? What did you do? What did he say? As it was, so it shall be again? Of what? When does he speak? And what exactly? The words of this Oedipus portrayed much to be revealing. Nothing, save perhaps the measure of disdain for La Habrea. I hoped for answers, but it seems I shall have contented with a wealth of additional questions. Built on stone. Mephilia has a final favor to ask of you. Let us set aside the matter of the asking until after we've completed our move to the Rising Stones. There is but one final favor I ask of you before I depart. I believe I mentioned beforehand that my father was a member of the Alamegan Resistance. The truth, however, is much more complicated than that. As far as the Empire knew, he was their spy. He maintained the deception for nigh half a decade, furnishing the Resistance with vital Imperial secrets while feeding his paymasters subtly conceived misinformation. When he died some 15 years ago, my father left behind his journal,
which I've closely guarded ever since. It contains every shred of information he and his agents could steal on what they believe to be the single greatest threat to Erosia, the Primals. Its wisdom has guided me for the years, though there is much within I still don't understand. It is my hope that Rancho will fare better. Tell him to treat it with care, and that's all that I have left of my father. Alrighty. It's kind of a little concerning that you're parting away with your book, but I trust you. I trust you. Nothing will go wrong if you give it to them. Nothing will surely go wrong. Though thee departed, to what end dost thou linger? Here's a book. The father's final bequest, the daughter of a lifelong labor. It is no small thing to surrender such a cherished memento. Well, I can imagine the Asian's pain. Upon my honor, I shall swear to spare no effort in the study of these materials, lest my lady's sacrifice be in vain. Oh, are we getting to some actual voice dialogue? Yes? Gradoss, this is Venfilia. Forgive me, but I could wait no longer. I have departed for the Rising Stones. If you have yet to, once you give the journal to Uranja, I bid you come to the Seven Heavens in reverence toll. Tatara will be there to show you inside our new headquarters. Assuming you've already attuned to it, you may wish to make use of our new Aetherite in reverence toll. After all, it's right at our doorstep. Does anybody have any other... Oh! Oh! Interesting. Wait. Huh. That's interesting. Yeah, they've all gone in groups. Okay, neat. So this is kind of like the last little group. Let me see Populino. I guess she might already be there. Mordal. Alright, let's teleport there. Alrighty. There it is. Right at the doorstep. Or... oh, right over here. Hello there. Hi, Tatario. Oh, Gradoss, you're here. Good, good. We were all wondering when you'd show up. As I was just telling your recessive receptionist here, I'm pleased to inform you that all the documents are prepared and all signatures signed. The Rising Stone is officially yours. Splendid. From this day forward, I will spare no effort in seeing that it's a welcoming and comfortable home for all of us that the Waking Sun ever was. That said, this is somewhat intimidating, is it not? So many unfamiliar places and unfamiliar faces. Taking the odd-looking fellow over there, for example. He's been eyeing us most suspiciously ever since we arrived. I cannot help but wonder if we are truly safe here. Hi there! Very particular character. Ah, that man can't say I've spoken for him myself, but rumor has it he's come to hunt for ancient treasures in the Crystal Tower. Huh. Quite strange indeed. A very strange-looking man. Huh. You've seen the structure I speak of, no? It'd be hard to miss. That massive pillar of shining crystal that looms high over the land, just to the southeast of here. If the tales are to be believed, it's a remnant of some ancient civilization. The details remain a mystery, and there's no doubt why it's drawn adventurers and scholars from all over looking to unearth its secrets. That man over there is no exception, and if my instincts are true, he knows more than most. If you're curious about the tower yourself, you could do worse than to talk to him and see what he knows. Why, if I would otherwise occupy my duties here, I would have half a mind to join you. I mean, just look at it. I can't scarcely begin to imagine what wonders lie inside. Why, that's wonderful to hear. Rest assured that this reception will work just as hard to see that our efforts do not skip a beat despite the location. And with that, Gradoss, I do believe it's time to officially announce your presence to everyone inside. The Ascendant and the others will surely be overjoyed to see you. Am I too? Huh. The Crystal Tower Quest series is now available from the Outlandish Man. In order to progress through the main scenario quest, you must complete certain quests in the Crystal Tower series. When you are granted a respite from your duties as a Scion, use your time to probe the depths of the Crystal Tower and see what ancient secrets may be gleaned. And they were not kidding. You are required to do the Crystal Tower quest before the final quest can be accepted and completed for post-ARR, so it is important we get time to get that knocked out as soon as humanly possible. So, it is very important to get it done. Welcome to our new home, the Rising Stones. Isn't it lovely? But what are you standing around here talking to me? Everyone's waiting for you inside. Alrighty, let's head inside. Oh, that's cute. Everybody's here. Nice. And hello there, Alfie. It is no wonder, Gradoss, nary a single presumptuous mention had darkened our door. I knew fully well they would come in time, but for now, let us enjoy the respite. Enter the Solar. Ooh, this is a pretty place. Alrighty. Built on stone. We're gonna finally get voice dialogue? Please? Yes? Please, game? Give us voice dialogue? Pretty please? Pretty please? Never mind! Well, this is certainly spacious. Today marks a new beginning for the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. For today, we declare our independence. We shall henceforth be beholden by no nation, but serve all of Erosia's people, proudly and openly. This does not mean we will sever our ties with the Erosian Empire. On the contrary, the Ascent and I shall endeavor to strengthen them. Rest assured, however, that we shall not permit political conversations to influence our decisions. Our identities remain unchanged, as does our cause. We are the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, and our single purpose is to safeguard the future of Erosia. For Erosia! A moment of your time, Gradoss. I would speak of Oedipus. Pardon the intrusion, my lady. The matter which bringeth me will admit no delay. Mine every attempt to contact the students of Palestinian have been met with silence. No one will respond? How odd. Allow me to try. No response. Surely they would ignore us. They would not ignore us. They have never yet, my lady. I fear we must assume the worst. No, I would not believe it. An outpost, perhaps, but not their headquarters. Their wards are far beyond circumvention. Had they come under attack, they would have most certainly raised the alarm. None could penetrate their sanctum unnoticed. Those who lack the gift and the knowledge, both. Oh no. Contact the agents in the field at once. If aught has befallen to the students of Palestinian, they may know of it. Though, it pains me, until such time as we have evidence of the contrary. But we can rest assured to the west, but we can but assume the west. I'm really fucking up on my English today. Accordingly, we must needs seek another source of information on Oedipus. 'Tis possible that the others in the homeland are possessed of such knowledge. Be fairly warned, however, they are unlikely to yield it unconditionally. Do what you must. Yet another unforeseen and unwelcome development. What could be next, I wonder? A visit from a crimson-clad Asian, perhaps? An ulcer? A purse? And what of our allies when they faint silent? For a time, I thought we had gained the upper hand. When you shattered the Crystal of Darkness and cast out La Brea, I dared to hope that we found a way to rid ourselves of the Asian menace. But I was wrong. He endures, and he meant yet to return. Until that point, I have no doubt that Oedipus spoke true. Yet, there must be a way to destroy them utterly, a way to spare this world of their unholy machinations. I dare not consider the alternative. There are forces at work that we do not understand, Gradoss. I discern them all around, in disturbances too great and too numerous to be dismissed as mere coincidence. Doubtless the Paragons are involved. How and to what end is far from clear. I know what not will have come, but I do know that we will rise and meet as one. Ah, my stalwart hero, your face is as pictures resolve. I know what you'll be ready when time comes. With luck, however, that will not be for a while yet. Pray return to your private affairs with my blessing. Should anything arise, you will be informed. Cryo, where are you? Ooh, a name drop. Ooh, are we getting a proper voice cutscene? No! Your indiscretion was not foretold. You object? We question. Our plans are in motion. Your intentions unclear. They survived the 7 Ardor and are stronger now in the gift. Does that not intrigue you? No, it does not. Serve as you will. So tune shall I. We are labor not at a cross purposes. The wisdom of his plan shall become apparent in time. When the veil is lifted from their eyes, and at long last they'll see. And with that, version 2.1, A Realm Awoken has been cleared. What are we feeling, chat? Do we want to push a little longer and at least get initially started? I feel like we're going to do a little more content. Just a little more. Push a little more. I'll do a little extra content here. We'll do 1 or 2 quests in version 2.2, Defenders of Erosia. Truly, there is no rest for the weary. Scarce have I begun to make myself at home when I receive a request for assistance from the Almagen and Sons mineral concern. It appears that their storehouse and Horizon have been target of a series of covert robberies. Minor as they seem in isolation, occasional discrepancies in the manifest were long dismissed as clerical errors. It was only during the concern's annual audit that a pattern became apparent. Significant quantities of crystals and not only crystals were missing. I need hardly tell you what that may imply. The brass blades charged with the investigation, the thieves believe, and somewhat within the is selling the crystals for profit. Alas, they have yet been able to identify. Oh my fucking god, I can't speak today. They have been yet unable to identify a likely suspect, and the concern's proprietaries have grown frustrated by their lack of progress. Needless to say, I would have agreed to intervene had the stolen goods been of a merely momentary value. If there is ever a possibility that the thief acts not out of self-interest, but in service to a primal, we can ill afford to wait for the blades to realize their mistake. Pray depart for Horizon at your earliest convenience. Rendezvous at Yashola when you arrive. She and Thancred have already begun a preliminary investigation. I have every confidence that the 3 of you will get to the bottom of these thieves. thefts, I meant to say. I only hope that our fears proven unfounded when you do. We can go to Horizon and teleport. Because I'm lazy. Lazy! I don't want to walk all the way over there and save money. I got plenty of gil to spend. Alrighty. Let us go find our friends here. Hi there, Y'shtola. What's going on, buddy? Ah, Gradoss, your assistance is most welcome. I've already spoken at length with the brass blades of Rose, albeit to a little avail. It would seem that the thieves took great pains to conceal their activities. I could go into further detail, but time might be better spent in conversation with Philippa, who's the officer charged with leading the investigation, and I would only be repeating that what she relayed to me. If aught elude my attention, mayhaps it would not elude yours. Huh. Hey! I remembered you, little buddy. We helped you out way earlier on in base ARR. How's it going, buddy? Gradoss, but it's a pleasure to see you again. You still said to expect you. Terrible, terrible. These thieves. We have yet to confirm the quarries of crystal stolen, but I dare say it may be greater than... but never mind that. I have news to share. A short while ago, the driver of a heavily laden carriage refused to halt for inspection and broke through one of our checkpoints at the Royal Allegan Sunway. The cart bolted off towards eastern Babylon, but thank the gods I hear that our colleagues were able to apprehend them without further incident. A speeding carriage? That would seem a curious choice for thieves such as prone cunning, yet the Al-Majah do have a foothold in eastern Babylon. And what of the cargo? Did they carry the crystals we seek? We should be receiving a report any moment by now, but it fails to see what else it could... Did you miss me, friends? I'm back, but I fear I am bearing disappointing news. Or on second thought, perhaps it's good news after all. Thancred, where have you been off to? I figured that everything under control here. I just took a brief excursion to the east to check up on our Almagian friends. But wouldn't you believe it? I happened upon a runaway carriage on the way. I was even able to do a small part to help my friends the brass blades intercepted. In all my years, I've never seen a protracted quantity of Solomons. The blades were calling one of the greatest hauls they've ever seen. The stolen crystals, on the other hand, were nowhere to be found. Is that so? And suppose we have no choice but to resume our search elsewhere. We should reassess our options as well. Come with us, Gradoss. Bye, buddy. It was good chatting with you again. Hi there, Thancred. Against all expectation, it would seem that the Algernon are innocent of this particular spate of crimes. By all indicators, it would seem that the Alajmar are innocent of... I fucking repeated myself. They've yet to replenish the storage of crystals exhausted during the last attempt to summon Ifrit. What I cannot fathom is why anyone else would go to such lengths to obtain crystals and in such quantities. It cannot be that we are dealing with simple thieves. If their motives were profit, why would they limit their trade to crystals alone? Plainly, we are missing something. While you think about what it might be, I shall inform Aranja of our progress or lack thereof. Ooh, are we getting an important cutscene?
Now then.
Voice dialogue! That's rare!
"'Tis I. The situation may be more complicated than we anticipated.
Indeed, I shall remain watchful. Ere thou goest, another matter requireth thine attention. A young maiden, full eager to... Wherefore inquirest thou of her fairness? Oh, very well. Be she damsel or devil, I shall direct her steps to Revenant's Toll.
Ooh.
Save thine insinuations for one given to such impropriety. Thou shalt not find me amenable.
Far across the sea from the land of Domar have we traveled. We seek audience with the ruler of these lands. Who here speaks for you?
Ooh. We will take this. Final Temptation. Alright, we'll push on with one more quest. One more additional quest to get a little extra content in here. Alrighty. Let me see. Speak with... Hi, buddy. What's going on? Oh, but it's good to see you return. I have given some thought on the matter, and I've just hit upon a most disturbing possibility. How could I have been so blind? Calm yourself, Atibia. Frutoliba, what is disturbing possibility which you speak? I was contemplating as how the thieves' activities escaped our notice for so long, and then it came to me. What if there's someone amongst our own ranks conspiring for them, a traitor in our own midst? It would be most unfortunate that your fears be proven well-founded, Frutoliba. Indeed, if it's for reasons of security, the concern deemed to transfer the remaining crystals stored in Ryzen to another location. If the plans were to be discovered the moment brass blades were informed. But such a shipment would certainly be well guarded. Would thieves willing to our risk open confrontation? Perhaps not. But neither would the consort be eager to present them as such an oblivious target. Nay, they would instead elect to carry the transfer in secret to ensure the goods to, let's just say, a lone Makote miner traveling without escort, as so not to attract undue attention. But to who? Ah, I see. Yes, the concern may well elect to do that. But the travel with so much cargo would be a strenuous task indeed, and this miner would certainly need to rest upon the way, perhaps north of the bridge to Palmelia. A fine spot for a rest, would you not agree, Gardesia? You would lie in wait to the north, and I'll do so to the same in the south. Ahem, forgive me, my friends, but I've received new orders. I must inform my new men at once. Call me a sin, but I'd be surprised if these thieves lay down their arms and surrender. See that you come prepared to offer them some encouragement. Alrighty. Up. Behold, onwards! Alright, destination. Let us wait. Stand watch. But I think we're definitely going to make this the final quest for the night. And also, chat, would you be... Oh, unknown Ravager. Hi. Hi there. Alright, nice. We are going to just do this. Honestly, I keep trying to attack multiple targets at once, and I kind of realize it's kind of better if you have like 3 or less just to attack them one at a time. Lie in wait for the thieves. Oh, hi! Oh, that's adorable! Y'shtola's in disguise. Oh, that's just a cute... Oh my god, I love that. Jesus Christ, this game is giving me reasons to switch to a Makote, damn it! I don't want to switch! I wish not to switch. Stubborn as the last, I expect. You are unharmed? A gale of sea wolf thieves and a Thanalan no less. I suppose there's a first time for everything. Sea of wolves, all of them? Aye. With all the same taste and facial tattoos. Blue, in case you were wondering. Our thieves are a long way from home. Hello? Banker, if you'd be so good as to attend the outstanding matters in Horizon, I have inquiries to make. To Horizon, then. Filippo will want to hear about your meeting with the Blues. Alright. Alrighty. So, on behalf of the Brass Basin Bros, I thank you for your service to Horizon. But we have not been idle. While you were afield, succeeded in identifying the traitor within our ranks. Is that so? Then by your leave, I should much like to have a word with the fellow in private. No, I'm afraid that won't be possible. Regrettably, he, managed to subdue the unit of blades dispatched to detain him, and made good with his escape. Oh, for the love of... And how did he manage that exactly? Your men have been sampling the summons we confiscated, have they? Or was he a giant in disguise? No, no, he was quite strong, a sea-wolf from Lamentium born and raised, I believe. But do not worry, we will find him. You have my word on that. I see. Pray keep me appraised of any developments. Yes, she's standing next to me. Understood. I fear our time together is at an end, my friend. Your services are required elsewhere, awfully disappointing. I know, but one must follow where the duty leads. You might try to look a little disappointed, but do you mean to give me another one of your stoic nods? Do you? Don't you? Alrighty. I think that puts us at a really good stopping point here. Alrighty, so we've tackled 1 out of the 5 post-launch content update. And we're already on our way to version 2.2. Defenders of Erosia. So I guess tomorrow, or whenever I stream, we'll finish off 2.2 and move on to 2.3. So hopefully by the time we hit 2.4, then we'll be nearly done with post-ARR, and we'll be able to soon move on. But let me switch over to this. Just chatting. And do my classic sign-off. Thank you for coming down, whether you showed up once, whether you stopped on by, whether you dropped the chat message, especially to those who lurked. Thank you for any and all support. And we'll see you tomorrow for more ARR, post-ARR. Toodles!